mouth. Make a whoosh sound and count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do this cycle 3 more times. Learn more at healvets.org. This message is furnished by Help Heal Veterans.
Welcome to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmonston and Anthony Sane on Sports 56, 98.5 and 96.1. It's time to get your day started. Live from the Family Leisure Studios, here are Pete and Sane.
Wow! Well.
On a Tuesday morning.
Wow.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Man, this is gonna go tripping. Both of us on 10.
Woo! What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Woo! It's an all-new, live and local, brand spanking new, fresh out the oven edition of Sports 56 Mornings. My name is Peter Edmondson. He's Anthony Say. Good morning, Anthony Say. How are you doing?
Man, good, brother. I'm gonna get on the Zoom in a second. Y'all give me a minute.
Okay.
Rough
What
night
you doing?
last
You
night.
just,
Rough night.
Rough night? Rough night?
Yeah, man.
What happened? Couldn't
Come on
sleep?
now. Come on now.
What you want to talk about?
No. No, I'm good.
Oh, you don't
Too
want-
much
you don't
sleep,
talk
really.
about them.
You just got too much sleep.
Too much sleep?
Yeah.
Not enough? Not enough sleep? Too much sleep. Okay. It's a difficult
Come on, Peter.
balance to
Don't
strike.
pull a Popovich, man. Don't ask me a question like that.
We're gonna get to that in a second. We'll talk another Team USA loss. This is getting a little problematic. We'll talk about that coming up in just a bit. We'll talk about maybe some Ja Morant little side eye, little slanderousness, perhaps. We'll discuss that. We'll discuss some big news locally as our pal Steven Johnson gets a call up into the Daily Memphians Memphis basketball chair, and we're officially we're going to talk about we're going to talk to him about that. As a matter of fact, coming up around 8:30. So excited for him, and excited about getting a chance to talk to him. And there's plenty to talk about because Larry Brown was on the mic yesterday for the first time officially as the Tigers' assistant coach extraordinaire, and sat down with the assembled media and had a lot to say. So
Did he actually sit down?
He did actually. He sat down. He
Man,
was
we're
sitting.
back, man. We're back, bro.
He was sitting in it was there, and that's what happened. So we'll talk about that and a whole lot more, and we may get into a few Grizzly related topics as well. We shall see we'll see how the day goes. You know, we'll see how things go over the next 3 hours. That is how it works. Now, if you want to join us, here's how it works. You can dial us up at 360-8255, 901-360-8255. You can also hit us up on the old text line. Same number. It's great. 901-360-8255, 901-360-8255. I'll go ahead and pop into the old Family Leisure Studios where family and fun come together, and we'll have some fun. We'll have some family fun with you, and sometimes not so family fun. We do, every now and then we kind of get out there a little bit. So you just never know.
Speaking of getting out there, texted me yesterday. He was drinking out of fans' shoes.
Yeah, that was that I know. That was in reference to UFC fighter on Saturday night.
Okay.
Yeah, he drank out of a shoe. That's a nasty. That's about as nasty as it gets, folks.
Poncho Wright was on that Doctors of Dunk team.
Poncho Wright?
Mm-hmm.
No idea on that one.
It was great seeing the woman beater fall like a sack of potatoes.
That's in reference to Greg Hardy on UFC. And I agree. It was good to watch Greg Hardy get beaten. I enjoyed that. Very sad that he and I went to the same high school.
For real?
Yep.
Who? You and who?
Greg Hardy.
Oh. Thought you.
Greg Hardy's a Briarcrest alum. I'm a Briarcrest alum.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had to think about who you were talking about for a minute. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The texts weren't really that bad yesterday.
No, that's good. See, that's making me feel good.
Humanity is coming back around, man.
Yeah, maybe we're
the earth is healing. You
know. Pete Alonso won the home run derby last night.
74 home runs.
That's a lot of home runs.
Yeah. I don't think I'd waste my body doing it for nothing.
It's not for nothing. He gets a cool necklace and a trophy.
A big chain.
And probably some money.
We're playing baseball players with big chains now?
Yep, apparently. Big chains, or everybody's getting big chains now.
But his little chain probably costs more than that big chain. So
there's no question.
He just
little
74
chain.
home runs out last night. For what? For nil.
That big chain is probably worth like $500 or something. Like it's probably just a bunch of.
Right.
It looks a little like a kids camp project. Like you kind of make a home run derby chain. Okay.
Right. That sounds very taxing on the body though. To stand up there and swing, hit 74 home runs out.
It does. It does.
I don't think if I'm a for real baseball, I'm like, no, I'm not going to sit there and do that. I'm saving my body.
There's absolutely there's definitely a theory that goes around that it affects players' swings and they can cause problems because they're swinging 4 home runs so many times that when they get back to the regular season that they're kind of messed up. Their swings are messed up. Like they're expecting to kind of swing for the fences, and it's not happening for them. So I don't know. I'm not sure.
It doesn't seem like the best. It seems like it's a lot of exertion going on to take the type of swing that's hitting home runs and to knock out 74. The dude's probably worn out right now. Human body can only do so much, Peter.
I mean, I listen. I deal with it every day, and it's tough to be at a high level like this. But you just have to keep doing it. I mean, it's
have you ever hit a home run on any level?
Yeah, absolutely.
Past
Grand Slams,
past little kid level.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I was a pretty good baseball player for
real?
until yeah.
At Briarcrest?
Well, I played for like traveling teams. I didn't play for high school team, but I played for the traveling
AAU version of
yeah
AAU
for a little while. Exactly. I was pretty good. I was a pretty good pitcher, and I could hit it a little bit. I was a little bit like Ohtani.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I was pitching, hitting a little bit. Hit a couple grand slams.
Did you need a translator?
I did not, because I spoke English and everyone else spoke English.
But good.
So that was
good.
You know, spoke great English, frankly. But
what's Stephen A.
I don't
doing?
really care. Stephen A. is. We're gonna talk about that too, but. I told you I like Stephen A., but man, sometimes he makes it hard. He makes it hard on himself. Getting out here.
And then he doubles down, he triples down, and then he apologizes.
Yeah, that's exactly. As you've learned, you know, being in the daily sports radio game for a certain amount of time, sometimes you get out over your skis and you have to just kind of be careful to.
Yeah.
Instead of now, there's two choices. Once you realize you've gone a little too far, you can choose to either bring it back in and kind of do your thing, or you can go with option B, which is to make it even worse and double down and triple down and refuse to apologize until you're absolutely forced to, and then
but that's
make
what I
it
was saying
insincere.
about my thing. I was saying about not apologizing over small stuff, because what he did yesterday, that was stuff you need to apologize for. But like, I'm not apologizing over. Oh, I thought the Hawks were gonna be decent, but not good. Okay, stop, man. I'm not apologizing for it. Like, it's real stuff going on out here. There's real people to be offended.
Agreed. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, like, you know, my apology, or what I was apologizing, there's not a real apology. Like, there's a difference between apologizing and, like,
But I don't play about the word apology, man, because I believe in making things right. So I'm not going to screw around and apologize for nothing.
Yeah, but if it's not like a real apology, you know what I mean?
Well, I
like
don't do fake apologies, bro. That's the point I'm trying to make. I try to make stuff right if I know I did something wrong.
To me, it's like being like in a play. To me, like it's like being in a play or something. Like
I don't play though.
Mr. Don't Play.
Mr. Don't Play. Senor. Senor. I don't know how to say. Como se dice don't play in español?
It is. Oh man. Don't tell me. You got her.
How you say don't play?
Mr. Don't no.
Senor no.
Senor no yuga.
Senor no yugar.
Nor Hugar.
Hugar.
Yeah. Senor no Hugar.
Oh yeah. That's it.
Senor no Huga. I think Huga probably.
Oh,
if any of our
Como se
listeners,
dice, don't never get straightened but straightened.
All right, let me throw out. I gotta get the Google Translate out on that one.
Oh yeah. It's probably gonna be something super dumb.
Let's see. Okay, we're gonna just go ahead and let's see.
And then reverse translate.
Oh, I love the reverse translation. Don't nothing need straight.
No, get straightened. Don't nothing get straightened but straightened. I think.
I thought it was need
straighten it.
But straightening. Okay. No se enderece nada más que alisar.
Hold on, that ain't true because you didn't say something twice.
Well, that's just what it says, man. Oh, when I translated it back to English, it says nothing is straightened but smoothed. So
nothing is straightened but smooth.
Nada está enderezado sino alisado. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Nothing is straightened but smooth. I actually like that better. Nothing is straightened but smooth.
Yeah, it makes more sense. Then nothing gets straightened but straightened.
Don't nothing need straightening but smooth. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Atlanta individual. Nice to see you as well. All right.
Translate, mama. You translate it.
Let me translate. Nobody needs nobody. Nobody need nobody. Let's see. Okay, this is good stuff. I want to know what. Yeah.
What is that?
Nadia necesita a Nadia. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Perfect.
Then translate it back.
Yeah, it's translated back. It's nobody needs nobody. That's perfect.
Really?
Yeah, that's a perfect translation.
Look at that.
I love it.
Look at that.
Play a Fly was on.
Yeah, whoever knew the Play a Fly was, bilingual like that.
That's right.
Speaking perfect Spanish.
Zach Boyd, how are you? Do you speak Spanish? Habla español.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien.
¿Y tú?
¿Y tú? Más o menos.
It's Fly.
How come you're always just kind of blase blah?
Hey, Zach, what's wrong with you, Zach?
Because I'm really not a morning person.
You brought these.
So.
It's all right, well, man, you on the morning show.
We're just not talking about this. You've been doing the morning show for years. We're just not talking about. You're not a morning person.
But I do it for the people, though. That's the thing. I'm not a morning.
All the fans out there.
Yeah,
you do it for the fans.
We done brought these vibes in here, man. You're like, I'm just kind of here.
I'm okay. I'm all right.
Muscle man.
Nah, man, we done brought the vibes in here, man.
But I did watch Black Widow yesterday.
Really?
Yeah,
and
it was pretty good.
I want to drop some spoilers. Forget y'all.
I really do. Care. Like I actually have like a hot take.
Nah, don't do it, man. Don't drop no
about
spoilers.
Something.
Don't be dropping.
Nah, don't drop spoilers, man. Give him a few weeks, man. Give me a few weeks.
But I do have a hot take, though.
I ain't gonna lie. For a movie you can watch at home, I'm about to treat it like a TV show when you start talking about that, Joe. You really, if you ain't seen it, you probably ain't gonna see it. So.
Well, in order to watch Black Widow from the house, you got to get the premium. You got to pay. You got to pay a little bit more to watch the premium stuff.
That's the point. You're right. Everybody, man, we wait on the payday. You're right.
Because that's how they make their money is off the movies. Because they use a lot of their money in those big productions.
Scotty says somebody who's stumbling on the show for the first time is like, who's speaking Spanish? Am I on the right station? Are you guys on what station are you guys on?
Y 96.1 is now no longer part of the deal. It's
what station are you on?
98.5.
Yeah. Take that, Stephen A.
96.
Smith. Take that, Stephen A. Smith. Look at the confusion.
98.5. That's where we are.
I cut on Sports 56. I saw two black guys and a white guy. They're all speaking Spanish.
And I thought to myself, this is incredible.
This is what sports radio is came to.
Doesn't even make sense.
It's two black guys and a white guy, and nobody's speaking English. They're all speaking Spanish.
It's just like, I just couldn't believe what I saw. This is ridiculous.
And you can say what you want.
And believe me, if anyone knows about getting ratings, it's Stephen A. Smith.
And my little mustache and beard goatee.
And my
looks like he was going on with
hair. And that little suit jacket. That looks so
Hey,
good.
that man's goatee is
But I tell you this. You cannot have a man speaking a foreign language on TV.
Hey, Stephen A., that goatee is so out of bounds, you don't need to judge nothing.
Yeah.
That man's goatee is trash.
Stephen A. is a fascinating story.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't know, man.
I root for him. He's somebody that
like he's got no, like he's never had. I don't know. He didn't have a girlfriend. Like he just focused on like just.
He don't have a girlfriend. He don't have nothing.
No.
For real.
No.
He be on that time he's a bottom feeder and all that type of stuff. But you know I am a
Apparently
bottom feeder.
Apparently, he's all just focused in. Like he's just apparently that's the whole thing. I read some profile of him. He's just laser focused on takes.
I got you. Stephen A. Smith ain't married?
No.
Did you know he was in Chris Rock's movie, I Think I Love My Wife?
No, I didn't know that.
And he wasn't playing Stephen A. Smith. He was playing like Chris Rock's friend. He was young though. He was younger Stephen A. Smith.
You know, he was in Young and the Restless, I think it was.
For real?
No, Guiding Light. I think it was Guiding Light. Yeah, the soap opera. Stephen A. loved that soap opera, and so they put a guest role. He's had a guest role a couple times.
Oh wow. He's actually not a bad actor though. His whole thing is acting, so of course he's not a bad actor.
That's exactly.
I got some acting chops myself, Peter. Did you know?
Japanese. Speaking Japanese.
Who is on crack? Still the best.
One of the best line reads ever.
ever.
So what's your acting chops?
I got a few of them.
Okay. You
I wrote a play and everything, man.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it.
No, I ain't gonna tell you about nothing. Somebody might take it and run behind you.
Well, if you've written it down, then don't worry about it.
No, because I ain't got it copyrighted. I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? But when it come out,
you're supposed to mail it to yourself.
I'm gonna drop it. Yeah, I heard that too. I'm gonna drop that joint though. I emailed it to myself. Does that count?
Yeah, it might.
But for real though.
Is it about Stephen A. Smith?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith played a character
this
named.
question right here, Peter. This is the question that my player asked. Every little girl that's born, right? You know what I'm saying? Their parents say that's my little princess and all these type of things, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then I asked the question, so why doesn't every princess turn into a queen? That's what this player asked. But it's a very good play. Talks about the stuff in life that young girls have to go through.
Mm-hmm.
And you never really know what you're dealing with when you meet a young lady or whatever, you know. You never know what's behind the curtain. It's good stuff, man. When I wrote it, I was in the church, so it's got a lot more. It'll pop, if I actually bring it out, it won't be as blatantly spiritual as it was at first. But yeah, it's still on the back burner. It's coming out soon. It'll be out one of these years.
Okay, what part am I going to play?
I'll make sure I get you one. You want to get in that joint? I'll get you one free.
Yeah, I'll get in. I want to be in it. I'm a thespian. I've done many plays, so no question about it. So I'm definitely there. I'm going to be Stephen A. Smith. I'll be Stephen A. Smith.
And what we do, you have to acting is just kind of natural.
That's right. I'll just be tucked on the side of the curtain, and then randomly throughout the play, I'll just be like, "Who is on crack?"
Yeah.
And then I'll just kind of duck back, and then just that'll be that. Every now and then, just throw that out there.
I was sitting up here watching the video from yesterday with Sports Time with Stats and Gabe, and Stats is in a dark room.
What?
I'm about to take a picture and send it to you. This is so ridiculous.
I can't wait to see this.
So ridiculous.
Very excited about this. All right, so when we come back, we're gonna talk. We'll talk Team USA, and we'll talk about what's going on. What is going on? What's going on? It's we got some problems. We got some,
for sure.
We got some issues going on with old Team USA. We're going to talk about that when we come back. We'll also get into some of those other discussions that you've thrown out there. The Stephen A. Smith discussion. I kind of want to get into that a little bit.
The John Morant discussion.
We'll do that. The John Morant discussion. We'll do that. We're going to talk to Stephen Johnson. We got plenty to get to.
I got to talk to Stephen Johnson because the streets are talking about something too, man. I don't want to be the guy. I don't know if it's out there or not, but the streets are talking about something. I'm gonna see if he knows. Okay. If he wants to talk about it, we can talk about it. I'm not gonna throw it out there.
Okay. All right. Well, you know how I feel about the streets.
Oh yeah. Like JC said, when the streets is watching. I don't know what he said, but I know he said something about when the streets are watching.
That's beautiful. You know what JC said about the streets?
Yeah.
Like, streets.
Yeah. You know what it is. My boy Max said he wants to be in my play. He'll help with the music. Mac, I got you, man.
We got you covered. Although Zach, I figured Zach would be helping with the music with the play. I mean,
Zach
I figured.
Zach ain't helping with nothing, homeboy.
Zach, you all right? Zach looks like he's in a train.
I'm about to go in there and choke Zach. Man, go to break, man. I'm going to choke this dude. Look at it. Man, a bad vibe this morning.
What are you talking
about? Your energy bad.
I know. Zach,
for real.
Zach poisoning the vibes.
You ain't did nothing last night, bro.
What are you talking about, man?
Nah, man, your vibe is wrong right now, bro. I'm going to tune you up over this break, though.
Unbelievable. There you go.
Keep the camera on during the break. Everybody's going to see me choking this man.
Yeah, that's
for 3 minutes.
When we come back, we'll talk about Real Sports Talk, Sports 56, 98.5 and 98.5.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio. We are Sports 56, 98.5 and 96.1.
They've raised the bar again at Homer Skelton Hyundai and Genesis of Olive Branch. I like to say this is the new standard, the way car business should be done. And to prove it, out of 355 dealers in America that sell Genesis cars, the one in Olive Branch, Genesis of Olive Branch, was top 50 in the country, top 10 in the region, and number 2 in the district. And guess what? They want to be number 1. That means there are opportunities out there for you. It's the safest and every new latest bit of technology that makes the experience of driving a car better. They've got it at Genesis of Olive Branch. If we start with the G70, the highest performing car I've ever owned, all the way to the G80 or the G90, the biggest of the sedans, you'll love everything about the car. If you would like to try the new SUV, the GV80, you call Vinny Gerard at 662-890-6684. He will bring it out to you.
Get more out of summer with savings on appliances to simplify and streamline during the Home Depot's 4th of July savings in-store and online. Right now, you'll save a bundle on top appliances like this Samsung laundry pair. Celebrate summer with a laundry upgrade during 4th of July savings at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. U.S. only, while supplies last, free delivery on purchases of $396 or more. Valid through July 14th.
The truth is, before all this even started, people tended to social distance themselves from me when I was eating at Central Barbecue. Once I get elbow deep in some Central Barbecue ribs, it's always a good idea to keep your distance. And now that this is going on, Central Barbecue will always be practicing social distancing and counting on you to do the same. We all want to get back to normal, but right now, if we all want to enjoy some delicious Central Barbecue, we're also going to have to at least act like we care about each other. We're looking forward to seeing you at Central Barbecue. Just, stay about 6 full racks of ribs away.
Listen Sundays at 11 a.m. to join Idlewild Presbyterian Church for worship. Idlewild is a PCUSA church located in Midtown Memphis.
Help Heal Veterans helps veterans with PTSD and stress from military service and isolation during the coronavirus. For the next minute, let's take a minute to relieve stress together. We'll do the 4-7-8 breathing exercise. First, sit with your back straight. Second, place your tongue against the roof of your mouth behind your front teeth. Now, exhale through your mouth and around your tongue. If this seems awkward, shape your lips like you're whistling. Close your mouth and inhale through your nose for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for the count of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And exhale completely through your mouth. Make a whoosh sound and count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do this cycle 3 more times. Learn more at healvets.org. This message is furnished by Help Heal Veterans.
Sports 56 traffic.
Right now, we're working a crash on Lamar Avenue at Holmes Road. That's Lamar at Holmes Road. Also, Lamar Avenue is blocked in both directions at Democrat Road due to power lines being down in the area. So they're redirecting everyone to take Getwell Road or Chulahoma Road to save time. Lamar Avenue blocked in both directions at Democrat Road. Guys, this is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
Always knew I would feel that magic for you. On my mind, constantly. In my arms is where you should be. I love you here by me, baby.
Man, try to finish up that Danish in the break. I was stuck.
Hey,
Didn't have enough time.
hard life.
Hard times, Daddy.
I think Zach is all right, man. I went and had tuned up my boy right fast. Man.
All right, okay. All right.
Said we having some
You gas him up a little bit?
we had some technical difficulties. And it's stressing Zach out, man. Zach tired of the technical difficulties on his shift.
I understand. I understand. Sometimes the morning we tend to be the petri dish for that sort of thing.
Yeah, man. Man, you know, the whole Danish in it.
You need some water, man. You need
I need some liquid here. Man, I try to. Wife made some Danishes this morning. It was delicious, but man, I can't. Full on. Thought I could do it, but no, that's too much for the break. I couldn't do it. Gotta just get some liquid in there. Okay, there we go. That's a little better.
Hey, Peter, we're all open now, man. I'm just going to start following up. In the summertime, your kids out of school, I'm just going to start following up on you, bro. Because y'all be eating good over there.
You vaxxed up, so.
Man, you ain't never lied. They
Life
got
grilled
that Mississippi COVID 21.
Yeah, I don't like this Delta COVID.
I guess throwing up the dynasty sign.
That's exactly right. Well, Zach, you would have liked it last night. Zach, my wife grilled some delicious vegetables.
Ooh.
In addition to some meat, so it was the nice a little Moroccan spice vegetables.
What about that cross contamination though?
No, I mean there's they're not touching each other on the grill. You be all right.
What you eat there, Zach?
What's that again?
If somebody cooked a steak and then laid some vegetables on top of it.
No, I can't. No.
I didn't. No, but that's not what happened. I didn't lay a vegetable.
I ain't say
on top
that, man. I'm just throwing out a hypothetical. I'm saying what you eat there, Zach.
No.
Why?
Because it's touching the meat. It's cooked into the meat.
If they took the vegetables off, you wouldn't eat the vegetable.
No.
Would you eat some greens that was cooked in fatback?
No.
We've talked about that for sure. They definitely not gonna do that.
No.
What about a turkey neck?
Ham hock.
Ham hock.
No.
Chilling juice.
Ugh.
So lard, pure lard.
Oh no.
Man, lard is the best. Pure lard. Woo, that's what you got to cook with right there.
Zach,
Man,
you missing out on life, man.
Yeah, but that's okay. These grilled vegetables you would like. They didn't touch any meat. They were their own thing. they're marinated in a nice little spice blend for a while. Little red onions, some red and yellow peppers, some zucchini, some mushrooms, broccoli, all kind of mixed up. We did and then we grilled those babies up. Nice and smoky flavor. Good
You added
stuff.
some garlic powder?
Well, there was garlic in there, yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't powder, it was minced garlic, but yeah.
Yeah.
Minced garlic. Mm-hmm. You okay? You need some garlic in there?
Yeah, just a little bit of garlic powder, but, that's my business.
Well, you can sprinkle garlic powder on it if you want. That's your business. You can do that if you want.
Yeah.
Then we threw that on. And she threw that on the grill and grilled it up. It was good, real good. As a matter of fact. Now we also added grilled a little bit of chicken on the side, just a little bit marinated chicken.
There's nothing wrong with chicken.
A couple smoked turkey sausages.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, it was good. It was a good meal. It's a good meal. She did good. She did a great job. As a matter of fact, who didn't do a great job? Greg Popovich. He didn't do a great job at all. And Team USA losing again. This time to Australia. 91-83. What in the world is going on?
All right, have we thrown out the possibility these folks might just be sorry?
As a team?
Well, here's going back to the 2019 World Cup. Do you remember the 2019 World Cup? Team USA finished 7th.
I remember.
Yeah, that's the Kemba Walker, Donovan Mitchell, that team.
Yeah. So now going back to that, they've lost 4 of their last 5 games in international competition.
Yeah.
They've lost 2 in a row to Australia. And Greg Popovich said, "I thought we got better tonight." Oh God, here we go.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Are you with me on Pop now?
No. He's still
You're not with me?
He's still the GOAT, man.
I didn't say about being the GOAT. I just mean that didn't mean that Michael Jordan was the GOAT
If
in
he's the GOAT, you
2001, but he didn't need to be playing.
Respect him as the GOAT, though.
What does that mean?
He can go out there and just make our country look bad. Why not? He's earned it.
No, he's not earned that right. Nobody's earned that right. If you respect the process, then you got to be real about what you're given to the process.
I said this a few years ago. Popovich is not a short-term coach. He's not like a small side project coach. He's got to have like guys invested in a long-term system. Like you just
he's
can't
been the
throw him
coach
out.
for a while.
No, you understand? No. This is what I'm saying. He's not a, hey, everybody will be in town Monday. We got a game Wednesday. No, that's not him. No, he's not that guy at all. He's not that type of coach, bro. You can't. He's not the type of coach for an Olympic type situation where you're just throwing out guys, random guys from all over the country, all over the world, all over the NBA. They all fly in and they're not practicing together and they just go out there and play. He's not that kind of coach.
So what kind of coach? Then why is he coaching this team?
I don't know. I've always thought it was a bad choice to have him as the coach of the USA team. I don't understand how anybody who makes those type of decisions thinks he's that type of coach. He's not.
Yeah, but what's he doing with the Spurs?
You know,
he's not that kind of coach either.
Coach Conference. I mean, not Conference USA. You know, who needs to coach Team USA. Penny. For real.
Steve Nash, I think.
No, it needs to be
He's
a guy
Canadian,
who's
but
like.
I don't care.
He needs to be a guy who's like, a player. He's just gonna go out there and let him play. Just say, go. Hey, get
Play
the ball.
on
Just
player.
Get the ball.
Play on
kill
player.
yourself.
Put Stephen A. Smith out there.
Yeah. And then let me look at the roster because I'm willing to bet that this team isn't built right.
It's not.
Because it's really simple. When you're building a USA team, it's not a. It doesn't need to be a All NBA. This is another extension of the awards thing where you're named to the.
It's not. It's not that kind of team.
It's not built right at all.
Let me look at this, bro. Man, if I was to build this thing, I'd have. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves, gentlemen, because I got to pull up this roster. June. Let me see. Is this right?
All right, you just keep
Kevin Love.
Yeah.
Kevin Love is on the roster.
Yeah,
now.
Kevin.
That I'm unclear.
Bam Adebayo, yes. Devin Booker, no. Why he's playing, so he's not even on the team. Jeremy Grant's on the team?
Yes.
No. I mean, I guess, yeah. Draymond, I guess. Zach LaVine, no. Dame, maybe. Chris Middleton's not playing. Tatum's playing?
Yes.
Dame, maybe?
I ain't watched none of these games. What channels this stuff on?
It's on like the Peacock or like those the US the Olympic channel, the NBC.
KD. Hold on, bro. Let me pull up a actual. Man, this
So
is
you got
like
KD,
man.
Jeremy Grant, Draymond Green, Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, Jason Tatum, Bam Adebayo, Zach LaVine, Keldon Johnson plays. See, again, why is
Spurs
Keldon
player.
Johnson on
That,
this team, Spurs player? It's the second time we've had Spurs. Derek White, just like Derek White.
Yeah.
Like, why is he on the team? Sadiq Bey, John Jenkins, Kevin Love,
John
and
Jenkins.
then some. Yeah, I think they some guys that are just part of the practice type squad, but they're listed on the roster. They're on the roster.
Yeah, the roster's done.
Yeah,
Yeah, but listen, Australia, you got Joe Ingles, Patty Mills, Matthew Dellavedova, who couldn't even – he's like a third-string guy, can't play. Matisse Thybulle, Jock Landale, Aaron Baines, Nick Kay, Duop Reith, Dante Exum. I'm about to get in Stephen A. Smith. Dante Exum! This man couldn't play.
They should put R.J. Hampton on the USA team just so I can make sure they're not the same dude.
Good God. So any way you slice it, that United States team has a significant amount more talent. The top 8 on the USA team last night was Durant, Grant, Green, Beal, Lillard, Tatum, Adebayo, Zach LaVine. That top 8 those are all All-Stars.
It's not. None of that matters, though, bro, because you only got 5.
But those are all All-Stars with like normal positions. Like they have like great positions. Lillard and Beal. You say Lillard and Beal in a good backcourt. Draymond Green can't play center. He plays center for one of the best teams of all time.
No, it's not.
Jeremy Grant is a power forward. Durant's playing the 3. That's fine.
Bro,
You play Durant as the 5, and
if I
Draymond
build
Green's
that
the
team-
4.
Let me tell you why I make sure it's on that team. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up stats, bro.
What do you? What?
Hold on,
I've never
man.
seen this struggle is real.
Man, this is why
You've
I
been
have
pulling up
this.
stats for 5 minutes.
I know, right? I have.
Oh my God! I'm drowning here. You have me vamped for like 5 minutes while
Hey.
you're just surfing the
I'm
web.
gonna tell you who'll be on my team. Duncan Robinson. He from America? Yeah. Joe Harris. He American, right?
Yeah.
Give me Joe Harris. Give me Duncan Robinson. Let me see. Ooh.
Why?
Man, you gotta have like a bunch of like just guys that can shoot the ball, bro. Like to keep
You
the
say
ball
Damian
moving.
Lillard and Bradley Beal and
Yeah,
Kevin
but
Durant
he's
can't be
he's
standstill
a ball
shooters?
dominant point guard. Like you don't particularly need that in the Olympics. You need like a
Yeah, just
distributor
tell them to
point
play a different. These guys are smart enough to play a different style.
guard. You know what?
Say, hey, Bradley Beal or Damian Lillard, whichever one you prefer to not be on the ball. Hey, guys,
And these guys clearly don't give a crap. Like why are they even over there?
I don't know. I just think you're giving them such a cop out by saying like this is a team that's good enough to win any of these. There's no question. They're certainly good enough to beat that Australian team. From a talent perspective, it's not even close. The United States is vastly more talented, player to player. You go play. There's not one player on the Australian team starting lineup that you'd rather have than the United States equivalent. There's not one player in the top 8 you'd rather
The
have
roster
than
don't
Australia.
make sense, man. You got the USA team need to be filled with a bunch of role players, like for real. They'll dominate everybody. They got guys who like a bunch of alphas, like 5 alphas on the court, and they don't know what to do. Like,
Figure it out.
and then teams aren't going to let go out
You
there.
think
and just run
the
over.
Dream Team didn't figure it out?
But other teams were
You
way
think they
behind
were a bunch
them.
of alphas out there?
Other teams were way behind them. They were just going out there, just running the gun and just killing everybody. Like it's
So you're saying like the Dream Team would have struggled like this, like if you take
said
them. That's what it sounds
and the
like.
world,
You said other
the
teams
world,
are out
the
there.
world is also caught up with America too, bro.
That's fine. I don't doubt that. But this is not. This is a
And
pitiful
the, and
effort.
the and the Dream Team wanted to kill everybody. These dudes don't even want to be over here. Why these dudes
There's
go
no over here. They're in Las Vegas.
But I'm saying they don't want to do none of this crap.
Then don't show up.
No, I'm not
when
making
you do too
excuses
would.
for it because they're bums. They're playing.
It sounds like you're making excuses. It sounds like you're making
I'm
excuses.
just
For it.
saying
You're making
they
nothing
didn't-
but excuses.
They didn't
for
build this team right at all.
it. I never heard
Yeah.
such excuses in my life.
I ain't making
You've
excuses for
made
these
nothing
dudes,
but
man.
excuses
They
the
sorry.
entire segment. You've been making excuses.
Zach, how did I start it? I said, Peter, these dudes might just be sorry.
But then you're like, well, actually, they need role players. This team's built wrong. That's this is not ridiculous. No, it can't be ridiculous. Greg Popovich is a great coach. You can't criticize Greg Popovich.
Poor Brad
That's
Beal.
Bradley
Beal
you can't
can't be on a
criticize
winning
him.
team for nothing. Bradley Beal just can't get on a winning team, man.
I don't think they need
Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard, come on, that's not a winner.
I don't. I think this team. Like role players. Like I understand what you're saying, but I don't think role players is the problem. I think they just built wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
They just
bro. The
built
team
wrong.
was just made wrong.
Like, cause oh God, what's the team that they went to? What's the 08 team with LeBron, Kobe, Melo? Like that team didn't have a whole bunch of role. They're just straight stars. But
They wanted to win. They were the redeem team.
Right.
They were the Avengers. They went over there.
Yeah, because 2004 team didn't do well.
Right, but the key was they had all their stars playing.
And they're probably overcoached too, bro. That's another thing too.
Well, Coach
Pop is probably overcoaching the crap out of these dudes. Just like Larry Brown did when he was a coach.
I want to hear from let's hear from Coach K coming up, or let's hear from Coach Pop coming up after the break. I want to hear what he had to say. So yeah, he got into it a little bit with a reporter after the
just being
match.
goofy.
We'll talk about it when we continue. Stick around.
Spend your lunch with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy on Sports 56 Middays.
Lunchy munchy.
Weekdays from 10 till 1 on Sports 56, 98.5, and 96.1.
Brian Elder's Roofing Solution.
I'm Brian Elder. The great Kimmons Wilson of Holiday Inn had a slogan: the best surprise is no surprise. And that's so true. When I sit at your kitchen table, you're going to understand exactly what I'm going to do to your roof. From the underlayment to the hip shingles and ventilation, the flashing, the wood repairs, the cleanup, the crew safety, the warranty. It's amazing how many customers sign contracts being told none of that stuff. But the best surprise is no surprise. Insurance claims. Talk to your friends. More and more claims are being rejected, and only experienced claims specialists are getting those terrible decisions overturned. So if you don't hire me, please hire someone to manage the process with the experience to see it through. The best surprise is no surprise. 867-0303 or BrianElderRoofing.com.
Call 867-0303. Brian Elder's Roofing Solutions.
At Jason's Deli, when you're dining in or picking up curbside, you can expect wholesome food and no surprises, just delicious sandwiches, crisp salads, and quick quality meals made with the freshest ingredients and no artificial trans fats, MSG, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial colors and dyes. Around here, a lot of thought goes into what we put into our food and what we take out of it, because you're not just taking a bite, you're getting a taste of who we are. New items are constantly being created to expand our menu for all tastes and special diets with vegan and gluten-free options available. Convenience and on-time delivery you can count on. It's just a click away at jasonsdeli.com, so whether you need to feed 5 people or 5,000, the team at Jason's Deli, they have the credentials and the commitment to keep you satisfied. Freshness is nearby at Jason's Deli, with locations at Ridgeway in the Park Place Center, Poplar and Highland, Germantown Road in Cordova, and on Goodman Road in Olive Branch. Jason's Deli. It's wholesome food and no surprises.
I want to do some bragging rights. Hey, I was just the other day overhearing a conversation with Big Mike, the manager of DeSoto Auto Sales. They've got people buying cars all over the country. North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Arkansas, Texas. People from all over the country buy cars at DeSoto Auto Sales in Olive Branch, Mississippi. Why? DeSoto Auto Sales has the most stringent car inspection in America. They get it right the first time. Quality and low mileage, factory warranty on most vehicles. My favorite part is the people who work there. Big Mike, all the employees are professional, friendly, and go that extra mile. Expect as you walk in the door, you're treated like family. DeSoto Auto Sales understands your time matters. We can help you find your dream car and get all the paperwork finished in less than an hour. Come see us at DeSoto Auto Sales and be part of our family. Have a great buying experience every time. 662-890-7184.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston.
Yes, I will be good, I promise.
Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane.
That's great, man.
Now, back to Peter and Anthony.
Last night I dreamed that you were here with me, and we were in each other's arms. You held me close.
Come on now.
Let's build a life together, showing how we are compared.
Come on now.
And the music stop.
But I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, I'm about it.
Mad at you.
Zach, you ain't never been out in the club, danced with a beautiful young lady?
No.
And then come off your high and realize you was just high the whole time?
No, that never happened to me.
Yeah, the 80s had some fun music, man.
That's nice. Had some fun basketball, too, but not so much the 2020s. It's pretty ugly. International basketball, USA getting humiliated again. Just internationally getting drubbed, losers of 4 or 5. We're basically now turning into, Angola out here in basketball terms. Just getting beat on a regular basis.
Zach said something during the break, too, man, that made sense.
I don't think that's true. I'm gonna bet that did that. I'm gonna bet that's false.
For real though. Like for real. Like.
All right, Zach, what'd you say? And then
let me clean it up for you, Zach, because the way Zach said it wasn't right. But let me kind of paraphrase it.
I was speaking to say I'm not on air, so it's different.
Yeah.
Well, obviously.
Zach said a person that this team is missing, but it's not just about that person. It's the type of player. Like, United States doesn't have anybody on this team that, like, truly gives a crap and, like, wants to go out there and kill the other team. So all it takes is one dude. I don't think that guy's on this team. There's a bunch of guys like, oh, yeah, look at my Nike told me to show off the new summer color line of this shoe. And, oh, yeah, look at my bands and, all that type of stuff. They need somebody there.
But who would that guy be?
He said Russell Westbrook. I agree. If Westbrook was on this team, they'd be killing everybody. Because Westbrook would go out there and drop 70 and just want to destroy these international dudes.
And a
I don't think
triple-double.
he wants to play, though. I don't think he wants to play.
I'm not saying he does, but they need somebody out there who wants to go out there and murder.
Right.
What about Ja Morant?
Yeah, Ja was on this team, they'd be killing everybody.
Ja would have cared.
Ja would have jumped over one of these dudes.
Like Trae Young would have cared.
Trae Young.
Like,
man, they built this team wrong.
Donovan Mitchell would have cared. Like Paul George would have cared. Like we had a whole bunch of dudes in that y'all just skipped over,
dudes,
man.
Go get all the young dudes. Let me go out there and kill these dudes.
What do you think? Like Jason Tatum's not a young. What are you talking about? Jason Tatum want to kill anybody?
Man, but you got Dame, Otel, KD, Bigfoot. Man, get them. Man, them dudes don't want to be over there, man. They over there trying to sell a new shoe, man. Sit down.
Just unbelievable.
Bradley Beal now. Man, Bradley. I won't leave my wife in America for nothing. If I was Bradley Beal.
I mean, once they add Devin Booker and Chris Middleton to the mix.
Yeah, no.
Man, stop. I win the championship. I wish I would run over to Japan and talk about some. Man, look.
I can't believe the excuses you're making. This is ridiculous.
They just built this team.
This team is good enough. This team is good enough, and they're
I'm not making
well
excuses.
constructed
I'm saying
enough.
They are sorry. I'm not saying they're sorry like they can't play.
Then just leave it at that.
They're sorry
That's
like
it.
they just
leave
don't
it at
care,
that.
man.
Greg Popovich.
Sorry.
Greg Popovich.
Sorry.
I got a question for you. Greg Popovich. Here's a question.
All right, come on.
Let's hear it from the.
Oh yeah.
Family of question last time, where you assume things that are not true.
Hold on, the question ain't
you
even
just
on there.
mentioned, blowing.
I thought the question was on there.
That's why I said you got to ask the question because I know the file I saw.
So what was the question? So the question was, I'm trying to think of the actual phrasing of the question.
Are y'all sorry?
Yeah, it was like, didn't you guys deserve? Like, you guys continue to lose, or team against the team that you're expected to beat badly, or something to that effect.
Why aren't y'all blowing these teams out? Basically,
yeah. Why aren't your teams blowing out? Why aren't you winning? Why aren't you blowing teams out? Something to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Now, Greg Popovich.
Let me also answer that question. You asked the same sort of question the same family of question last time where you assume things that are not true. When you just mentioned, blowing these teams out, that's never happened. So I don't know where you get that. Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish my statement? Can I finish my statement? When you talk, are you going to let me finish my statement or not? So you'll be quiet now while I talk, and then I'll listen to you. When you make statements about in the past just blowing out these other teams, number one, you give no respect to the other teams. And I talked to you last time about the same thing. We've had very close games against 4 or 5 countries in all these tournaments. So the good teams do not get blown out. There are certain games that might happen in one of the tournaments, in the World Championship, the Olympics, where somebody gets blown out. But in general, nobody's blowing anybody out for the good teams. So when you make a statement like that, it's like you assume that's what's going on. And that's incorrect.
But first of all, you're lying.
What is he talking about?
Because the USA team been murdering folks all my adult life, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, yeah, like
even the good international teams, they were getting destroyed. Like Spain was getting waxed.
Yeah.
The French team was getting waxed. Like I'm not sitting here trying to pump up as Team USA as the greatest team of international team or whatever, but if we consider ourselves having the best talent in the world, we need to display that every single time.
Let me just go back again. Let me go back to the last Olympics that was in Rio. Game 1, USA beat China by 57 points. Beat Venezuela by 44 points, beat Australia by 10, beat Argentina by 27, beat Serbia by 30 in the gold medal game. Those are all pretty blowouts. The previous Olympics beat France by 27, Tunisia by 47, Nigeria by 83. They just lost to Nigeria. Argentina by 29, Australia by 33, Argentina by 26. Again, going back to the 2004, that's the one where they lost those games. Basically, since then, in the 2008 Beijing Olympics, they won every game by at least double digits, and most of them by 30 or more. Some of them by 40 or more. There's that in the Olympics. That's just false. Like the majority of the games have been blowouts.
Yeah,
that's what we do, man. That is our MO to the national to the rest of the league. It's like we have the best players and we're gonna blow you out every single time. You're gonna give great effort. You're gonna make a couple of plays. You're gonna make a couple of shots. But at the end of the day, you're gonna catch this L because we have the better talent. Like I said in this last segment, this team is poorly built. There's no way Kevin Love should be on this team. And the reason why they said he's on this team because of experience, I could care less about Team USA experience. Basketball is basketball. You just go out, roll out the 5 best guys that you got every single time on the floor, let them play, let them figure it out, and we're just going to blow them out in the end. But I don't know, man. And then on top of that, COVID played a part in this as well. So I don't want to leave that part out. But you still had enough talent to blow out Nigeria and blow out Australia.
Do better. Like I said, they might just be sorry. They might just be able to just, whatever.
I mean, I'm just telling you, since Greg Popovich was the coach for the team that finished 7th in the World Championships in 2019, last time they played internationally. Now they're coming off 2 losses. I don't think Greg Popovich is an international coach.
I don't think
so.
Yeah,
we said we established it.
We said that. I don't think we've established that. So I think there's a difference between that.
No.
I've been saying that for a while. I don't think Greg Popovich needs to be. I think he's done both as a regular coach and as an international coach, but in particular as an international coach.
Didn't they lose to Australia big in the World Cup or something like that, a couple years ago?
Let me go back and see. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, because I remember watching that game. It was very hard to watch those guys play basketball. It was hard.
U.S. lost to France by 10 let's see. U.S. did beat Poland in the 7th place match, so that's pretty good. Let's see. The U.S. beat Greece and then beat Brazil in the group play, so that's good. So no, I don't know about that. That wasn't in the World Cup there.
That might have been France.
Might have been.
That might have been
France. I don't know.
They'll get it together.
I agree. They'll get it together, but there's no way some of these dudes that are on this roster right now needs to be on this roster. There's no way. Like, you can't, like, no. Like, when I think Team USA, I think in Westbrook getting the ball and, like, going 90 up the court. And, like, dunking on somebody's son. Like, no.
It ain't too late to call up Ja, man. It ain't too late. We got to talk about Ja's responses to these bums, too.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
Ja just went hell hydra.
We're going to talk to Steven Johnson. Greg Popovich has an under 500 record in the postseason since Tim Duncan retired. Missed the playoffs last 2 years. Telling you, fellas, this
don't disrespect the GOAT, man.
He's an incredible coach. He's got 5 rings. He's phenomenal. I love Greg Popovich on a personal level. I think he's a great guy. It's over. It's over.
I thought he was done a couple years ago when his wife passed.
Well, I'm calling it. If no one else is calling it, I'm calling it.
Do you think he ain't coming back to the NBA this year?
I don't know about that, but I just think I think his career as a viable big time coach is over. I think it's.
I'm gonna tell you who should be the Team USA coach, an Olympian, Becky Hammond. Let's go.
Okay,
let's go.
All right, let's do it. I agree. I agree with you. All right, when we come back, hour number 2, we're going to talk about Ja Morant's response to a lot of this. We're going to get into Larry Brown a little bit with Steven Johnson, among other things, as we roll on here. Real Sports Talk Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
They've raised the bar again at Homer Skelton Hyundai and Genesis of Olive Branch. I like to say this is the new standard, the way car business should be done. And to prove it, out of 355 dealers in America that sell Genesis cars, the one in Olive Branch, Genesis of Olive Branch, was top 50 in the country, top 10 in the region, and number 2 in the district. And guess what? They want to be number 1. That means there are opportunities out there for you. It's the safest, and every new latest bit of technology that makes the experience of driving a car better, they've got it at Genesis of Olive Branch. If we start with the G70, the highest performing car I've ever owned, all the way to the G80 or the G90, the biggest of the sedans, you'll love everything about the car. If you would like to try the new SUV, the GV80, you call Vinny Gerard at 662-890-6684. He will bring it out to you.
Cypress View Golf and Recreation in Marion, Arkansas. Cypress View Golf and Recreation is fun for your entire family. Accepting new memberships now. Call about the new intro price, only $199 per month plus tax. Includes unlimited golf, state-of-the-art new workout room, kiddie pool for the kids, Olympic-sized pool for the entire family to enjoy, and a great pub and steak bar. Cypress View Golf and Recreation has a new golf pub with tons of new food items for breakfast and lunch. Choose from Philly steak cheese sandwiches, homemade fresh hand-patted burgers, and Nathan's hot dogs, flatbreads, quesadillas, summer salads, and more. Take advantage of new memberships of unlimited golf, only $199 plus tax. Call Pro Mark today for your new membership at 870-739-6305. Come be a part of a great golf family. Get away from stress at Cypress View, just over the river.
Farmers Insurance knows that when you're in the car and that song comes on, yes, that's the one, you have no choice but to pull out your imaginary drumsticks and smash those cymbals and stomp on that kick pedal, which unfortunately is the accelerator pedal. And we covered it. Talk to a farmer's agent who knows a thing or two because they've seen a thing or two.
Call Chad Gatlin at 901-235-1176 or get a fast quote at memphisfarmers.com.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Memphis, it's official, honey. Crab Kings is where it's at. The best seafood with 7 flavors to choose from. Try the shrimp, chicken, salmon, and fried lobster pastas. There's snow crab, king crab, dungeons, and more. Please don't forget about the calamari, shrimp, and lobsters, honey. The portions, the price, the taste is only at Crab Kings. Download our app and search Crab Kings on Google. Visit us at crabkingstn.com. Crab Kings, where the flavor is king.
Need to sell your home? You're in luck because I buy houses. All you have to do is call Bill at 901-406-1101. That's 901-406-1101. Grab that PIN, 901-406-1101, or just save it in your phone. Bill at I Buy Houses. I Buy Houses buys houses in any area, in any condition, at any time. As simple as that. I Buy Houses is guaranteed to close in 5 days. So if you need your cash fast, just call Bill at I Buy Houses, 901-406-1101. Has your house been on the market? Were you just tired of renters? Or is it just time to start over? Well, avoid repairing, cleaning, painting, and prepping your house. Just pick up the phone and call Bill at 901-406-1101. That's Bill at I Buy Houses. If you're in Southwind, South Memphis, North Mississippi, North Memphis, Collierville, if you can hear this, just call my friend Bill at I Buy Houses, 901-406-1101.
We are Sports 56 WHBQ Memphis and W253DF Memphis, Flynn Broadcasting Stations. Sports 56 traffic.
We got a couple of new accidents on the roadways. Injury crash on Brooks Road at Ford Road. That's Brooks at Ford Road. Also, we have a car that is in the ditch on I-55 North between Rains and Winchester Road. That's I-55 between Rains and Winchester Road. So, guys, just take it easy out there. The roads are still slick from early morning showers. So just take it easy with the cars in front of you and all around you. And this is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
Things ain't right. I'm losing again. Takes a fool to lose twice. It's busy. Think I better let it go.
Yep.
Quiet Storm. USA TKO. Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm. What you think about it?
Hour number 2. Love TKO, baby.
You know it. You see it.
Love broken ankle. That's what Conor McGregor had the other night. Sometimes love will break your leg. That happens too.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes love will make you go play for a team you really don't want to be on. And you lose to Nigeria and Australia.
That's exactly right.
Sometimes your love for your country make you say offensive things about Nigerians and then turn around and, say you wish that Japan's best player spoke English.
Yes, sometimes love will do that to you. Oh, all right. So let's get into that just a second. Do we have the clips from Stephen A? Let's pull those clips up if we can, Zach. While I tell you about hour number 2, which is here on a kind of a overcasty sort of morning. Had a very weird rain situation yesterday. Just had rain during sunshine, then it would stop, then it would just come back again, then it would stop, then it would come back. It's very, very intermittent, very strange rain, at least out in my neck of the woods. Today, mostly cloudy, very humid. Welcome to Memphis. High near 90. Going to feel a lot hotter than that. Same thing for the next couple of days. So this week, again, just sweltering, just normal stuff around this time of year. We'll talk to Stephen Johnson at the bottom of the hour, the brand new Daily Memphian Tiger basketball reporter. we'll congratulate on him on that, and also get some info on what happened with Larry Brown yesterday as he was introduced and said hello and had some conversations with folks about what was going on for the University of Memphis, the brand new assistant coach for the University of Memphis. We've been talking about the Team USA's loss again in men's basketball to Australia this time. At least Australia is like his historically pretty good team. I suppose it's better than losing to Nigeria, but we just keep losing, and that's a big time problem, and it's causing some people to go on tilt. We'll talk about that coming up as well. If you want to join us, you can 360-8255 901-360-8255. So we're going to hear from and Stephen A was one of those guys that went on tilt. We're going to hear from him in just a moment. But remember, no one's perfect. Even the best baseball players strike out with the bases loaded. The best golfers sometimes three-putt with the tournament on the line. So sometimes you may feel like you come up a little short in the bedroom. That's okay. It happens to everybody. But if it's bothering you, there are options. Go to GetRoman.com/bighead now. That's my promo code. Go to GetRoman.com/bighead now. With Roman, you can get a free online evaluation and ongoing care for ED, all from the comfort and privacy of your very own home. A U.S. licensed healthcare professional is going to work with you to find the best treatment plan. And if medication happens to be appropriate, well, that medication will ship to you absolutely free with 2-day shipping in very discreet packaging. Very simple. It's very straightforward, very discreet. Your privacy is of the utmost concern for Roman. Getting started is so simple. Just go to GetRoman.com/bighead and complete that online visit. It's a very easy process to complete that online visit. You take care of your ED without leaving home. Complete that online visit today to connect with a doctor and take care of it. Go to GetRoman.com/bighead now to get $15 off your first month. Look, there's a straightforward way to take care of your ED. GetRoman.com/bighead. You can get $15 off your first month. Go to GetRoman.com/bighead now to save $15 on your first month of treatment with Roman. All right, so Zach, do we have the controversial comments yesterday? A couple of them from Stephen A. Smith.
I do have the Ohtani.
Okay. His Nigeria.
Go ahead.
You don't have the ones about Nigeria?
I'm still looking for that one.
Okay. What's out there? If you just look for search for Stephen A. Smith in Nigeria on Twitter, you'll find it. It won't take you long. Do you think Anthony's saying that is Stephen A. just did he just lose his mind yesterday? What happened?
I think I get what he's trying to say. Well, the stuff about Nigeria is just goofy. That's just him being an idiot. I mean, whatever. But the stuff about Ohtani. Sometimes as sports analysts or hosts or whatever we are, we feel like we have to speak on everything. Like we have to have an opinion on everything that's going on. A lot of times I'll just pass the mic because I don't really know enough to speak about it. So I guess he felt like he had to say something because I'm sure he knows. I'm sure he halfway follows, but yeah, it's just ignorance, man. Like how can you not want this man to be the best if he's the best? I mean, he's on there calling him modern day Babe Ruth and all these type of things, but that should be it. That should be your comment. That should be all you have to say.
Yeah, this man Ohtani is going to be the starting pitcher tonight for the American League in the All-Star game and lead off as the batter. And it was in the home run derby and is the home run leader. I mean, like this is stuff that's just insane. This is absurd. This is stuff that's never happened before. It's just crazy. It's crazy stuff.
I have his comments on what Team Nigeria.
Let's start with Nigeria first, and then let's go to the Ohtani thing. All right. So here's the Nigeria comments.
There's no excuse to lose to Nigeria. Some dude, Gabe Namdi, who goes by Gabe Vincent for the Miami Heat, Caleb Agada, Namu, or however the hell you pronounce his name. You give up 60 points on threes.
Threes?
Come on, man.
Gabe Namdi goes by Vincent on the Miami Heat. Namdi, whatever you say his name is. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm not really mad about this whole Nigerian thing because I got in here and called the guy Turkey Bologna. That's my boy. That's my boy Alperon Sengun, huh?
Yeah. See, now you know his name. Look at that. You know his name, no problem.
Yeah, I've been doing my research. He's on the Grizzlies' radar, so I've been kind of peeping him.
Was I not talking like 3 weeks ago about this man?
What's something about me, man? I don't deny it. When something becomes inevitable, I don't fight it. Like, it just is what it is. I sat here and I talked bad about Luka Doncic for a whole summer. But what do I look like sticking to that take? Come on, man.
I'm just telling you, man. It's frustrating when I put this out there and you just
Alperon Sengun.
And you
send them guns. I'm sending them guns.
Send them guns.
You poo the whole thing.
Turkey
for like a week. You're like and then now it's like Alperon Sengun.
Right.
Yes, I know. I'm very familiar with this.
I think Stephen A. he has to figure out how.
He's playing it up, obviously. Like he's playing it up, and it's being this to me is more goofy than problematic. I mean, you're just kind of being like, oh, his name is okay, yeah, come on, it's I don't think that one is I think it's kind of goofy, like I said, but not problematic per se. It's not that big of a deal. But the one about Ohtani is definitely a more of an issue for sure. Here's what he said about Ohtani.
And I understand that baseball is an international sport itself in terms of participation. But when you talk about an audience gravitating to the tube or to the ballpark to actually watch you, okay, I don't think it helps that the number one face is a dude that needs an interpreter so you can understand what the hell he's saying in this country. And that's what I'm trying to say.
It comes off so dumb the next day.
It comes so dumb.
He's an interpreter.
Come on.
Why does he have to talk like this in terms of participation? The way I understand that baseball is a sport in terms of participation. What does that mean? In terms of participation. What does that phrase mean? Stephen A. just says stuff, man. He just fills up sentences. He gets halfway through a sentence and he's just like, "Oh, I got to finish this sentence, huh? All right, let me see. Let me figure this thing out." I mean, you can go on. One of the most beloved Seattle Mariners of all time is Ichiro. He never spoke English, and seemed to be doing okay.
Yeah,
I feel pretty certain that when Ohtani gets up to the plate, he just swings the bat. Right, he doesn't have to deliver a speech prior to swinging the bat. He just kind of swings the bat and then runs the bases.
I haven't always been the guy who's totally disconnected from baseball. I used to pay somewhat attention to it, and I really can't tell you what any guy sounds like in an interview or none of that should really matter. I mean, but Stephen A. is so dumb, man. This type of stuff, he'll say it and he'll apologize and he'll move on from it. It's not like a situation where he'll get canceled or something because you just know he's a comedian. You know he's an idiot, so he'll just kind of keep moving, But yeah, it's just a dumb comment to make. Like, why would you say the best player in the league shouldn't be foreign? Like this.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. Like people are not watching. Like Ohtani's gotten tons of attention.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting tons of attention. Like it's just so stupid. Like it's like saying like people don't watch Leo Messi as a soccer player because he only speaks Spanish. Like what? Huh? People like all over the world watch this dude.
Right. Now
he's incredibly popular in other countries besides Argentina and Spain.
I've said things myself like if the Grizzlies had Luka, day one Luka plays, the national media is trying to get Luka out of Memphis. Like that would have happened. I'll say those type of things, but what he's saying is a totally different level of. It just doesn't make any sense. Like you're talking about an overall player for the entire NBA, not for a particular market. You're saying that for the entire Major League Baseball, you're saying that this guy is a bad fit to be the best player for the league. I'm like, how do you figure that he's doing things that are phenomenal?
Yao Ming was a hugely popular guy and didn't speak English, or at least didn't speak English publicly. His English was actually okay behind the scenes, but he was kind of embarrassed or he was concerned about saying the wrong thing. That's the other thing, man. Look, here's the deal. I can't even imagine what it would be like if I was a superstar in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I would be. If I went to Japan, I would be a superstar. But I'm not, and so, I'm not there yet. But if I had to learn Japanese and then try to speak, not only speak publicly, but to speak proper Japanese so that I wouldn't be ridiculed by the media if I said something wrong, or God forbid if I said something that was, offensive to somebody because I didn't quite know how to, phrase the thing I was trying to think of.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how it goes, man. I know of a manager who was a Premier League manager for a long time, and he only spoke Spanish, even though he could speak like good English, but he only spoke Spanish in his press conferences because he was concerned about phrasing it a little bit wrong and having people misinterpret his comments. And so he just didn't feel comfortable giving a full opinion in anything other than his native language because, he didn't feel comfortable speaking that second or third language. That I could totally get that.
Right.
Do you speak some Spanish? Okay, yeah, but would you be comfortable sitting in front of Spanish media and answering questions? Or being in Mexico or Spain or Argentina or somewhere they speak Spanish and answering those questions? No, that's a whole different thing. I totally get it, man.
Yeah.
Otani probably speaks decent English, but he probably just doesn't want to speak it in public, and I can't blame him for that.
There are some things that are just the way they are, regardless whether Stephen A. Smith says it or not. For example, a guy like Giannis. Giannis doesn't have the charisma and. He speaks English, but he's not. That affects his marketability. You understand what I'm saying? That's real. But that's on Giannis though. That's Giannis's issue to deal with. What Stephen A. Smith is saying is a broader, dumber opinion. You know what I mean? He said this guy shouldn't be the best player in the league, and the league should do better. What do you do? He's the best player in the league. What can you say? There's nothing. He's undeniable. He's the best player in baseball. Best player in baseball we've probably seen in a while. He's a pitcher who's hitting home runs like he's a power hitter. He's a power hitter who's pitching like he's a Cy Young winner. So that just is what it is. You know what I mean? I understand there's certain things about what he's alluding to that kind of make sense. But to make comments like your best player should be someone that speaks English, it's just dumb. That's just not the way that it works.
No.
It's just not the way it
Giannis
works.
is going to be marketable. Again, it's different. The conflating marketability in terms of products versus marketability in terms of making people want to watch the league.
Exactly.
The two totally
different things. Yeah, that's why I said that's on Giannis. That's his own individual brand that's going to be affected by his limitations.
Yeah, exactly.
That has nothing to do with how a league should market their best players. Period.
Exactly. And Luka speaks perfectly good English, and there's all these guys. And so if you want to endorse, but there's lots of guys who have gotten endorsements. Hideki Matsui was huge in New York City, and for a Yankees, never spoke English.
Yep.
But he was in ad campaigns. You just don't have him speak. Giannis has done ad campaigns where he's not speaking as much because his English is fine. He speaks good English. I have no issue with it. But maybe there's an issue there. I don't know. But just to have him not speak, he's a performer.
Yeah, it's strange.
I've seen Messi in all these commercials for all different international products. He didn't say anything. He just kicks a soccer ball around and holds something up. Okay, great. Everyone knows that's what he does.
Right.
It's silliness that's even a thing. And I don't. To me, it's very xenophobic. We don't like foreigners. We don't
when you dropped the xenophobe. I like when you dropped it.
Because that's what it is. We just you don't you're scared of a foreign language. It's like when you walk into there's people whose natural reaction is when they hear people speaking Spanish. And they don't speak Spanish. They're are they talking about me? What are they saying? Well, they're just talking. They don't care about you. They're just talking. If anybody's speaking a different language, just go. Go somewhere else. I went to last time I was in New York. I went to a couple of shops in Chinatown. No one speak English. I wasn't they're talking about me. Oh, I can't believe they're. No, they don't care about me. They're not studying me. Just going in there buying something. Okay, great.
Good. Buy your stuff. Get up out of here.
Buy. Get out of here. It's like everybody else. Go buy your. Don't be. It's just a weird thing. It's just people speak different languages, man. It's not that big of a deal.
Well, Peter, I feel compelled to apologize to the Sengun family, Big Sengun Nation. Don't send your goon.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. We gotta do this right. You can't apologize.
Yeah. Can't apologize. You got apologetic music. Come on, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
To the Sengun family, Al Perun, and your mother.
Come on, don't do it. Don't do it now. Don't do it now. Don't do it.
I should apologize.
Don't do it. You were so close. You were so close. Don't do it.
I need to apologize after we actually drafted dude. To anyone in Turkey who was offended, the people who eat turkey bologna who were offended, turkey burgers, Tops Barbecue with the fried turkey burger. I apologize to everyone who was offended by my statements of calling Apron Sengun.
Don't forget about turkey bacon.
No, turkey bacon is trash. If you eat that, I have nothing to say for you. You're eating a bacon-flavored fruit roll-up. So I have no apologies for you. But anyone that was offended by my comments about Apron Sengun, y'all will be all right. But, yeah, we're going to keep it moving. Apron Sengun is probably going to be a Grizzly if he's on the board. Get ready for it.
I tried to tell you.
Boy.
I'm ready for it.
It's beautiful.
Oh, that Sengun shirt? Wait till it come out.
Sengun. Send the goons.
Need help, Sengun.
Sengun. Hey.
Ooh, that joke will be an all-timer. Need help, Senguns.
Asylum tees.
It's going to be written like, you know what I'm saying? Like the had it, what's it called? The ransom letter font. Like, I need help. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right. When we come back, we'll talk to Steven Johnson, congratulate him on his new gig, and talk about Larry Brown a little bit and what's going on with the University of Memphis men's basketball team. We'll do that when we continue. Real Sports Talk, Sports 56, 98.5 and 98.5.
Listen online anywhere, anytime at sports56whbq.com.
You've heard of James Gaddis Jewelers, but have you heard what they've done lately? Everything. A tremendous selection of diamonds and jewels, gold, silver, and much more. Lots of watches, tons of custom-made jewelry, fine gemstones, bracelets, necklaces, so many choices. Romantics will love the one-of-a-kind estate and vintage jewelry. James Gaddis has experts to help you with wedding and engagement rings, plus 2 repair experts for fine watches and jewelry. Layaway and financing available. James Gaddis Jewelers at 4900 Poplar.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Sunrise Buick GMC is having their annual tent sale, and the selection or savings are bigger than ever. A huge selection to choose from, big discounts from factory rebates high as $6,000. It's okay if you've got slow credit. Sunrise has over $500 million available for immediate financing with interest low as 0%, an $18 million used car inventory. And remember, Sunrise specializes in cars and trucks under $10,000. See them all at sunrisememphis.com. Savings and fun for all ages. The 33rd annual tent sale going on now at all Sunrise locations. Covington Pike, Wolf Chase, and Collierville.
Regions Bank presents Live at the Garden at Radiance Amphitheater at the beautiful Memphis Botanic Garden. Tickets are on sale now for Little Big Town, July 17th, Brad Paisley, August 13th, REO Speedwagon, August 27th, and Sheryl Crow, September 17th. Tickets can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com. Go to liveatthegarden.com for more information. Also presented by Duncan Williams, AutoZone, Gossett Motors, True Green, Pro Show, and Mahaffey Events.
At Jason's Deli, when you're dining in or picking up curbside, you can expect wholesome food and no surprises, just delicious sandwiches, crisp salads, and quick quality meals made with the freshest ingredients and no artificial trans fats, MSG, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial colors and dyes. Around here, a lot of thought goes into what we put into our food and what we take out of it, because you're not just taking a bite, you're getting a taste of who we are. New items are constantly being created to expand our menu for all tastes and special diets with vegan and gluten-free options available. Convenience and on-time delivery you can count on. It's just a click away at jasonsdeli.com, so whether you need to feed 5 people or 5,000, the team at Jason's Deli, they have the credentials and the commitment to keep you satisfied. Freshness is nearby at Jason's Deli with locations at Ridgeway in the Park Place Center, Poplar and Highland, Germantown Road in Cordova, and on Goodman Road in Olive Branch. Jason's Deli. It's wholesome food and no surprises.
Do you know one of the best things you can do for your employees or family's health? Provide Arctic Clear bottled water. Arctic Clear bottled water is your locally owned and operated bottled water provider. Arctic Clear is 100% natural spring water with free delivery and setup, dependable service, and no long-term contracts. What an easy choice. Call Jeff Manus today, 901-382-2363, or visit arctic-clear.com. Arctic Clear bottled water. Call now, 382-2363. That's 382-2363.
Sports 56 traffic.
We have 2 new accidents on the roadways this morning. We're going to crash on South Parkway at Lamar Avenue. That's South Parkway at Lamar Avenue. Also, a 3-car crash on Walnut Grove westbound. That's on the ramp onto I-240. The right shoulder is blocked there. That's Walnut Grove westbound on the ramp on I-240. The right shoulder is blocked there. And that is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston.
Yes, I will be good, I promise.
Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane.
That's great, man.
Now, back to Peter and Anthony.
Hey girl, ain't no mystery. At least, as far as I can see, I wanna keep you here, laying next to me, sharing our love between the sheets. Ooh, baby, I feel your love surrounding me. Apple room, single, baby, making love with turkey bacon.
Calvin says, come on, saying you can't hate on turkey bacon. Most turkey bacon is trash. Uncured turkey bacon is the lick. I would put uncured turkey bacon up against several pork bacons in a versus battle, and it would win.
Yeah. There's some uncured is definitely the way to go.
Uncured turkey bacon sandwich.
I
can't.
I don't think.
Y'all give it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Exactly. Hey, I'm mad too, man. Eli came with the new shirts. Gave everybody 2 new Sports 56 shirts. I got a baby blue and a smoky gray. Heather gray that's pretty fresh. Man, Zach got the Vancouver Grizzly teal joint. Man, why I ain't get that? I got like the Memphis, the Beale Street blue joint. Shout out. But God, dog, man, I want the teal joint. Like Zach got. Then like the Sports 56 letters make it look like Vancouver because it's like that red hitting on that joint. Man, bro. Anyway. Apple rose. Peter, tell us more about Apple and Single. As we get ready to bring my boy Steven Johnson on. We'll talk about Apple Room later. We got a whole 8 years to talk about him.
Apple and Single.
Apple Room. Hey, that was like perfect, bro. Wasn't it? Tell the truth.
Oh, fantastic. When Sengun comes in, we're gonna send him to Central Barbecue. That's the first spot.
Man, why we always try to send people to get some barbecue when they come to Memphis, bro? But what if they don't want it? Oh my God, I got my Euros mixed up. Alperoon Sengun's the one that looks like Lil Dicky.
All right, let me go back to it. Why? First of all, why wouldn't when you go to Memphis? Why wouldn't you go to a barbecue place? Like go barbecue or wings?
It's just too cliche, man.
That's what Memphis is known for.
Man, take them folks.
When you go to Italy, what do you go to? You get a hamburger when you go to Italy. What are you talking about?
I don't know, man. It's just
I'm gonna go to Japan. I want some pulled pork. What are you talking about?
His Memphis barbecue hit different.
It's special.
Memphis BBQ cold. Memphis barbecue. That's it. That's the tweet.
Go to Central Barbecue.
Dang, bro. I didn't know Sengun was.
Eat
I ain't know
CBQ.
he was.
EatCBQ.com.
My bad, bro.
I'm doing a spot.
My bad, bro. I didn't realize. My bad. Go ahead.
Good God. About to have to scream in here. 4 locations. Central, Summer, downtown, East Memphis. Man, that's where he's going to go.
Which one he going to?
Probably downtown, I would assume. It's very, very, very close to the Forum. So he just slides right down.
Yeah, it sure is. Yep.
Slide
My bad,
over.
bro. I forgot you were doing a spot, man. My bad.
Exactly.
I got caught up in the Alperoon.
You got caught up in you're doing your performative
Exactly. Just perform.
Get a little Stephen A. Smith
Yeah.
kind of situation going on, right?
I didn't catch
right.
the segue. I usually catch your segues, bro. We talk about taking folks to get barbecue a lot, so I apologize.
That's exactly right. We talk about taking folks to get barbecue a lot.
Yeah.
Singoon will go get some Central Barbecue. Maybe get some wings. Those smoked wings are so good. Man,
Yes.
they're fantastic. Delicious. Pulled pork. Get him a nice big old jumbo sandwich because he's a big boy. So he probably needs that jumbo sandwich. There's no doubt about that. You'd love that. So many great options for you. And the brisket is fantastic. It's all slow smoked Memphis style. It's terrific. Check it out. And a little banana pudding to finish it off. You can't beat it. It is Central Barbecue. 4 locations! Central, Summer, Downtown, East Memphis. EatCBQ.com. All right, Sang. Go crazy.
I just love Central Barbecue. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you.
That's it.
That's the
That's
tweet.
the tweet.
That's the tweet. That central
That's the
location
tweet.
with the patio. I can't whistle, one with the patio.
That's the tweet.
That's the tweet.
That's
It's
the tweet.
different.
It hit different.
It hit different. All right. Doing
Man
this
said,
now.
I'm doing a spot. To my people in Central,
Sorry.
I apologize. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know I fool with you.
I thought you picked up my segue. But, oh, come on!
I didn't know where you were going. I thought we were really talking about taking this man to get some barbecue.
Yeah.
He needs some barbecue.
I
Man,
don't know where they're
we
going
about to draft Lil
I don't know
Dicky.
where
Man, not Lil Dicky, man. We can't draft Lil Dicky, bro.
All right, let's talk to our good friend Stephen Johnson and congratulate him on his official new gig. Welcome in, Stephen. Good morning. Congratulations, man, on the Tiger Hoops gig. You got a fun team to cover, and that's awesome, man. We're very very happy for you.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. It's a job I always wanted when I started writing. I'm from the city, so obviously I know how much Tigers basketball means to everybody. So I'm just ready to get to work, and I'm glad I can finally do it on a full-time basis instead of being an interim.
That's right. It's like Nate McMillan. Like, we got to take off that interim tag and let's go full time.
Yep.
After some strong performances. How are things over at the Daily Memphian?
I think it's going well, man. We also brought in John Martin, who'll be doing a weekly column for us. I think basketball and football. I think he might do some recruiting stuff too. Yeah, man, we're trying to do it big. We got a football writer coming down. I'll let him announce it. He'll be here in August. So I'll still do double duty for like 2 or 3 more weeks. But I think we got something good going over here, man. Drew does great work. We know Jeff is Jeff. So John, of course, won a big award. So I think, we're building a strong team over there.
Do y'all need somebody to be the voice of the streets?
Hey, I agree.
Yeah, just who's the sports editor over there?
Elaine Sung. She started, I want to say, a month after I did last year. I think she came from Detroit.
Tell her if she needs somebody to be the voice of the streets columnist. I know they got Jeff to be like the sports columnist, but you need somebody to be like, street entrepreneur. What's it called? Street enterprises.
Entrepreneur.
Street enterprises. Yeah, I got it.
No, man. Joseph Side, I think that'll actually be a good idea. We always need.
It's the Daily Memphian, right? Come on, man.
Yeah, we need a certain perspective.
Yeah, don't nobody want to hear what Jeff got to say about nothing, man. He ain't from here.
I mean, if you also need voice of the streets, I can do that. I can do that as well. Just so you know.
Yeah.
I think we probably talk about different streets to be honest.
Yeah.
But I mean, streets talk. The different streets talk in different ways, and I think that's important to realize that. Let's remember that as part of the neighborhood situation. So was Larry Brown talking to the streets?
Yeah, he was yesterday. He has his introductory press conference over at Lord Walton. I thought that was kind of cool. He was really taking it in. You kind of tell he was really excited to be here. He had his first practice yesterday. Said his hearing aid was messing up. So, but I just guess overall, I think, like I said, we met him yesterday. You can kind of tell how tight him and Penny Hardaway were going back to when they played and coached together with the New York Knicks. So he made a real emphasis yesterday to constantly talk about the type of person he thought Penny was and the type of character he believes Penny has. So he's excited. You can kind of tell Penny was definitely excited. He's been working. You guys probably know longer than me, how long he's been working to try to get Larry on staff. So he's finally got his guy. So yesterday kind of felt like a victory lap for him in my mind.
Steven, also wanted to just congratulate you again on getting a job, brother. It hit different to see a dude, you know what I'm saying, from Memphis, project of the community, to cover the Tiger basketball team, which was the original sport in the city of Memphis. Like that position carries weight in this city more than it may in another city. So I want to just personally congratulate you on that.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
Here's my thing. I'm probably in the minority on this. I assume I am. I'm not the person who's super excited about the Larry Brown thing. Like, I just kind of look at it as I don't think he's going to finish the season. You know, he's 80 years old. Like, I feel like I'm the only person who's screaming from the rooftops, Larry Brown's 80. Like, I don't really see how this is going to be a big deal. Where are you at as far as the brevity or the importance of the hire in general?
Well, I don't know if I think he'll be here long. So I think we kind of agree on that. And I think he was asked yesterday, you know, how long do you plan on? Do you want to be here a year, 2 years? And he said it would be up to Larry Brown. So honestly, you might not be wrong that he may, you know, I mean, it's Memphis. You know, we're used to kind of crazy stories. So who knows? But as for me, I do think it's a big hire. I think I'm not a guy that, you know, thinks Penny is a guy that doesn't have what it takes, X's and O's. I think, you know, like I said, I think it's easy to kind of downplay that for various reasons, but we'll get into that another time. But I think with a guy like Larry Brown, he's a guy that Penny respects. He's a wealth of knowledge. And I just think anytime you bring that type of basketball mind on, and I just think it's going to be a net positive. Even on the recruiting trail, where we're seeing 16 and 17-year-old kids that were they even born when he went to the finals? You know, even those guys, like, they know who Larry Brown is, what he did with AI and what he did in Detroit. So, you know, it's already kind of resonating on the recruiting trail. So I think, you know, hey, if Larry Brown's only here one season, but the Tigers get to the tournament and, you know, you land a kid like Jalen Duren, I think that's a successful Larry Brown tenure, even if it only lasts a season.
Steve,
so
go ahead, Peter.
Well,
go ahead. No, I ain't.
No, you got you got you got it.
I'm doing the bottom, man.
Hang a banner.
Just hang a banner for him. Hey, Steven, are the streets? Are you here? Are the streets saying anything to you about this Tiger team? Is anything the streets are talking about that might not be out there yet that you want to talk about on the radio?
Nothing big, honestly, except the fact that everybody's really healthy or they're getting healthy. You know, Earl Timberlake, Miami transfer, was kind of a guy that was going through some rehab work earlier, but, you know, he was available. He was practicing yesterday. I think he's going to be kind of the key to kind of unlocking what this team could be. If he plays up to his potential, you know, he's projected first-round pick in the NBA draft. Not necessarily a lottery guy, but a first-round pick. So if he plays up to that standard, and you're Memphis, you already got so much experience, but if you have a guy that's a bona fide first-round pro on that roster, I think, like I said, it's just going to be so big. He could also be a guy to kind of help out with point guard, and I think the most interesting thing, and this may be coach speak, Penny said yesterday, was the point guard competition was wide open, and we know how important that position is going to be. In theory, you would think it would be Alo's job to lose, but, you know, Penny's keeping the competition wide open. In theory, they do have a different amount of guys that could maybe run the point in this situation, but I'll be interested to see will Penny really put Alo on the bench to start the season, or, you know, or is he going to turn to like an Earl Timberlake or maybe a lesser to run the point guard early?
So the other question I have, Stephen, we've talked about in the last couple of weeks, the overtime elites, the G League Ignite, the different options that you have, and then you have the emergence of name, image, and likeness for the NCAA now, a much bigger thing. You have Penny, whose involvement with Nike is obviously well known. You have plenty of corporate sponsorship and corporate interest in the University of Memphis men's basketball program. How do you see this unfolding from a recruiting standpoint? I know Larry Brown's out there, but like Larry jumps in the mix, and he's got a whole different climate now because you've got actual, like, for guys that Penny is going after here, the 5-star guys, the elites of the elites, the Jalen Durens and these guys, Imani Bates and all that they got every option on the table. How does that affect the recruiting?
I think name, image, and likeness could maybe kind of swing the pendulum a little bit back to the schools. I think just before, the G League, Overtime Elite, talking about six-figure salaries for teenagers to play basketball. So I think that's hard to turn down. But now with what you're seeing, we're already starting to get numbers. We know, I think Miami, the whole team got a deal. So we're just at the tip of the iceberg. But I think you're going to start seeing with some of these NIL deals is, these big names, they're going to start maybe seeing six figures. So if you're upcoming basketball prodigy, it's kind of like I can go to college, I can still make money because, look, regardless of what all these kids want to develop and get to the NBA, but who doesn't want to go to college? Who doesn't want to spend a semester or two as a big man on campus at Memphis, Kentucky, North Carolina, et cetera? So I think the inclusion of that, and I think as more numbers become revealed and we see that these kids are actually starting to make some money, the kids at the top, and Amani Bates, Jalen Duren, when they come, in theory, they should have a bunch of sponsors trying to line up just to try to, attach themselves to a player that should be a likely lottery pick in theory. So I think Penny is going to be one of those coaches. Obviously, he has to win. You know what I'm saying? He has to do a little bit more, continue to keep up the success of the program. But I think he's kind of uniquely positioned as one of the coaches that could really thrive in this era because he can still sell the NBA stuff. He can definitely sell the Brandon stuff. And at the end of the day, he's Penny Hardaway. So I think, if the Tigers are able to be successful on the court, I think Memphis could eat in this era. I'll just put it like that.
Brandon, Duren and Bates, Jalen Duren and Amani Bates are the two top players in the country. Both are highly on the Tigers list. There's a lot of people connecting, at least one, maybe two of these guys. How real is that talk, and can you see that actually happen? Landon, one or both?
I think Memphis, if I had to pick now, like I said, if either one of those guys goes to college, I think Memphis will get one. Duren in particular, there's been some rumblings that he could decide after the Peach Jam, which is going to be basically like a 2-week affair starting sometime this week. I just have like I said, this is a gut feeling. I'm not trying to report any inside information, but I just have a gut feeling that Memphis is in a really good spot. Kentucky, I think, is about to land another center, so I feel like that might take them out the running. And I think if that happens, then, it clears a path for Memphis to land this kid who just jumped over Imani Bates for the number one player in 2022. And, we know what they said about Imani Bates, so for him to jump him, I think that just says so much about him as a prospect. And who was the other guy you bring up, Chris Livingston?
No, Bates and Duren.
Bates and Duren. See, Bates, I was a little surprised when Jeff Goodman came out and said that Memphis had a lot of interest in Bates or they were in the running just because I was always under the assumption that the kid was just going pro. So, but like I said, if he goes to college, I guess Memphis has a chance. Right now, for me, I would lean more towards Duren. I just feel like I would just be shocked if Bates ends up playing in college. I could be wrong. And, if he ends up being in Memphis, I guess I'll be glad if I'm wrong. But I think he's going pro. I think with Duren, I think with the NIL stuff, the schools he involved with, I think there's a legitimate shot that he goes to college. And if he does, I'm not in a place where I can make the prediction, but I think he might be leaning towards Memphis as of right now.
Ooh, all right.
You're talking about Bates or Duren?
Duren.
Okay.
I still, like I said, until I hear like otherwise, I guess I hear more smoke. I'm gonna just assume Bates is going pro like the rest of the world.
I've always assumed that too, so I have no idea that that is the case. But all right, man. Well, like we said, congratulations. We'll do it again soon. You got a full plate for the next few weeks, and then after that,
I'm taking vacation. I'm taking vacation.
Uh-oh. Where you headed? You going somewhere cool?
Las Vegas, a bachelor party in July.
Man, take me.
Uh-oh.
Take me with you, bro. You driving?
Oh, no.
I say, man, you driving, man. Shoot, I
driving?
I put 6
hours.
You
driving? What? You driving? Driving to Vegas? Come on, man.
Man, I drive to Vegas. Hey, man. Hey, you trying to play me?
I know you would, but you shouldn't.
Don't play me like
you
I'm
should
broke.
Fly to Vegas.
Don't play me like I'm broke, man. I might need to make some stops
on
the
Vegas
way.
like a full, complete 24 hours?
It might be. I might have some stops I need to make on the way. Peter, don't do me, bro. Don't do me like that, bro.
I'm playing you like you're dumb for driving to Vegas when you can fly. That's even worse. If you got the money and you just choose not to use it, then you're dumb. So either which way you want me to play?
What I'm saying is, if he's flying, there's no way I can piggyback or get in on that.
No, you can't piggyback on it. He didn't invite
if
you.
He's driving, I can say,
he doesn't want you to come.
I got 6 hours on it, my boy. I got you.
He didn't invite you.
What about
he doesn't want you to come.
I'm saying,
exactly.
man, we'll work that out, man.
I've never seen a man, Steven, I've never seen a man invite himself to another bachelor party at a wedding he's not even part of. I've never seen anything like it. Unbelievable.
Pete,
you don't know this, man. You don't know people get married.
Let me remind you that I'm black, Pete.
Is that a black thing? Like you just
we follow up. Yeah, we follow up with something.
He's not necessarily wrong.
Exactly. Thank you, Steve.
I mean, Steve.
And then we say, "Oh man,
I'm not going to Zach. Zach, I don't want. Zach's never been at the bachelor party.
Then we follow. Oh man, this my guy, little same man. He's doing all that kind of stuff. Man, it'll be all right. Everybody be straight.
I'm not. I mean, if you show up at the venue, that's cool.
But
I'm just saying you jump in.
No, you just can't follow up in that joint. Just know that.
What?
I can just follow up in somebody I don't know.
You mean I can't follow up in the? No. You mean I can't follow up in the joint? Why not?
Who brought this white boy? Who it is?
Nothing wrong with that. I just be like, hey, I'm a little Saints buddy.
Little Saino.
I'm Little Saino's buddy.
Little Saints buddy.
Well, listen, man. That sounds like fun. I'm not going to invite myself, but I hope you have a good time. And nonetheless, and we'll catch up with you. We'll catch up with you on the other side of that thing, man. Thanks so much, Stephen Johnson. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Good
all right, bro.
He is Stephen Johnson of the Daily Memphian, brand new Tiger basketball beat writer officially, not interim, but for real. So there you go. Fantastic. All right, when we come back, we will continue with our number 2. We'll get into a little Ja Morant drama as well, and we'll find out what other events I can and cannot crash. We will find out as we continue here. Real Sports Talk, Sports 56, 98.5, 96.1.
Same great shows.
We welcome you back to Sports 56 Middays.
What's up? It's Sports 56 Happy Hour.
A new spot on the FM dial. Check out Sports 56 on our new FM home at 98.5.
Brian Elder's Roofing Solution.
I'm Brian Elder. The great Kimmons Wilson of Holiday Inn had a slogan: the best surprise is no surprise. And that's so true. When I sit at your kitchen table, you're going to understand exactly what I'm going to do to your roof. From the underlayment to the hip shingles and ventilation, the flashing, the wood repairs, the cleanup, the crew safety, the warranty. It's amazing how many customers sign contracts being told none of that stuff. But the best surprise is no surprise. Insurance claims. Talk to your friends. More and more claims are being rejected, and only experienced claims specialists are getting those terrible decisions overturned. So if you don't hire me, please hire someone to manage the process with the experience to see it through. The best surprise is no surprise. 867-0303 or BrianElderRoofing.com.
Call 867-0303. Brian Elder's Roofing Solutions.
When's the last time you played a Memphis City golf course? You will love what you see, I promise. If you have not played Galloway, Audubon, Fox Meadows, or Pine Hill lately, or the links at Whitehaven, you are in for a treat. With summer here, the grass has popped, the conditions are terrific, and this year Memphis City Golf is really concentrating on competition. If you love amateur competition, there will be a Galloway, Audubon, Fox Meadows, and Pine Hill Championship, all leading up to the Pub Links and the Hillman Robin. And ladies, you've got amateur championships too. And if you're a junior, the place to be is the Links at Whitehaven. There will be camps all summer long. Go to the website, moms and dads, if you would like to enter your child to learn from the pros how to play golf. And wait till you see the renovation at Overton Park. And soon there will be a redo at Pine Hill. Memphis City Golf, a sporting tradition for over 100 years.
With double the seasoned beef and a large drink all for $5, Taco Bell's Grande Nachos truly deserves a Grande intro, perhaps with a Grande beat box. Said it's crunchy, cheesy, beat. Actually, that sounded better in my head. Go get the $5 Grande Nachos before they make a exit. Nope, only at Taco Bell. At limited participating locations for a limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Tax extra. Drinks excludes freezes. Double the seasoned beef as compared to the Nachos Bell Grande.
I'm Gary York. I'm the service director at Lexus of Memphis. Our service department wants to be more than just a place where you get your oil changed. We do glass repair, windshield replacement, recalibration of your camera and sonar systems, even wheel repair, tire replacement, all the things you would expect from a luxury automotive dealer. Please check out our website. You can schedule your appointment, check out our specials, hours of operation, or if you'd like to do it in person, please reach out to one of our associates at 901-271-5199.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
Making love in the rain is fine.
Everybody, what now?
How I feel about single night and how I feel about single.
He's not turkey baloney. Not turkey baloney.
Hey, bro, I'm out on
Not
single.
turkey baloney.
I was on for a minute, but now I'm back off again. I'm sorry.
Man, I can't keep up with you
He's
being
only,
in and out on.
6'9", 6'10". What is he?
Are you back in? Are you back in on the Zaza Peculiar?
No. Peculiar Zaza
Okay.
Peculiar?
No, he's not.
No, I'm on that.
What, Zach? Can you keep up with where he's in and out?
So
I can't keep up with him.
I'm on that Josh Christopher train right now.
Yeah,
I like
he's
my
on-
boy Trey. What's his name? Trey. What's his name?
Trey Mann from Florida?
No,
Trey Murphy.
Trey Murphy.
That's Virginia.
Trey Murphy.
Virginia Tech.
From Virginia. He
Virginia.
smirked at the
No,
Simpson
Virginia.
trial.
Virginia. Not Virginia
Yeah.
Tech. Virginia.
Yeah.
Regular Virginia.
Virginia.
And he smirked at the Simpson trial. I mean, yeah, the chase was wild, but what's the fuss about?
Are you in and out on Garuba? I think you're on the fence,
I don't know where I
but
am,
you're
I
not
do.
sure.
I trust the Grizzlies, man. Whoever they pick, I know they vetted. Well, yeah, whatever, bro. I'm just ready for the draft to be here because there's so many dudes that could be available at 17.
Oh man,
you could look up in Moody's there. You know what I mean? Like,
there's so many fun prospects like that late first round area, from like 30 to like 22.
Mm-hmm.
There are like so many fun. Like I fell in love with Kai Jones off of one play against Texas
I ain't
Tech.
gonna lie. If it started looking like it's a lot of guys that could be available at 17, I'm calling Houston. Like, let's make this happen.
Or New York.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying Houston. You know y'all need a good backup point guard. Come on, man.
Sengun, baby. That's what we need.
What is he?
Need to make that happen.
What is he?
He's a basketball player.
What position is he?
He's a big man.
Can he guard NBA bigs?
Absolutely.
Stop it.
What?
6'10" little Dicky can't guard.
Can he guard bigs? Sure. Can he guard smalls? Absolutely.
If he can hoop, man, you know, is he a shooter?
Exactly. Would you have passed on Nikola Jokic? You would have passed on Nikola
He ain't
Jokic.
Nikola
Been like,
Jokic.
this guy can't do
6'9",
anything.
6'9", he and Nikola Jokic. First of all, Jokic is 7 feet tall. So
It's
What,
Turkey.
that extra 2 inches, 3 inches?
yeah,
Get
it
out.
matters. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Is Turkey playing in the Olympics this year?
I don't know.
I was like, Peter, that question was for you.
I don't know. I'm too busy worried about the United States losing to everybody.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro.
Everybody.
They need to just start over. For real, just start over. Repick a team. They need to go get like Tyler Halliburton, Tyrese Halliburton.
What about John Morant?
Ja.
What did Ja have to say? What's
Kevin Hooter.
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 For real. Go get Kevin Hooter. He ain't doing that.
Turkey is not in the mix.
That's unfortunate.
The teams that are in the mix: Japan, Argentina, Australia, the Czech Republic, France, Germany, Iran, Italy, Nigeria, Slovenia, Spain, and the United States.
I'm gonna tell you who they need for real though. The greatest basketball Olympian of all time, the most decorated.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Christian Laettner?
Olympic Melo. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Olympic Melo, man. Why are we playing?
The guy that was part of that bronze medal team in 2004.
You think Melo gonna go out here and drop 100 on these dudes? Don't act like Carmelo ain't the most
Right now?
decorated Olympian in the history of American
Right now,
basketball.
Melo would drop about 10, maybe.
Well, Dame gave you 8,
Maybe.
so.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be very similar.
Why don't these dudes scoring points, bro? It's embarrassing. I bet Pop is overcoaching them. I bet Pop is like trying to like run real sets and like when they can just go out there and just get the ball and just be fast. Go.
It's a problem. He's done. He's done.
Have you heard people from the Larry Brown team talk about their team? How he overcoached their team?
Oh yeah, back in the day, absolutely.
Come on, man.
Listen, I just know
Desmond
John
Bain,
Morant's
call
not-
him up.
I know John Morant's not watching.
Grayson Allen, call him up. Kyle Anderson, just great guys that go out there and just keep the ball moving, knock down shots. Let's go. Tyler Hero.
Playoff P. Can he keep that going?
No, but seriously, bro, I would kind of build a USA team off of just like second tier dudes who are just gonna go out there and play a role and beat folks. They ain't gotta have KD on my team. It'll help. I just think these dudes don't care, man. Like go get some dudes who care. JJ Redick, what you doing? Come on. Chandler Parsons, what you doing? Come on.
Chandler.
White shooters. That's what we need.
Hey. Are you
Everybody you said, go get Joe Harris. Go get Chandler Parsons. Go get JJ Redick. Go get.
Where about Donovan from? He American, huh?
No. No.
Nope.
Neither one of them?
No.
Nope.
Dan Marley, what you doing? Mark Price, come on. Stand in the corner. You ain't got to play defense. Just stay right here the whole game.
So we're grabbing Jason Capono from retirement.
Jason
too?
Capono.
Ugh. Adam Morrison.
Sorry.
Wait, I think.
What's my boy name from BYU?
The Jimmer.
Jimmer Fredette, what you doing?
Oh my God.
Nothing. Let's get these buckets.
You can't play. That's why I can't play. Ain't getting these buckets. No. Ridiculous. You're just crazy on this one.
No, but for real though, like something they could do, but they'll never do it just because of the marketing and the advertising. Point blank, Nike makes a lot of money off of these guys. They use these guys to display their summer line of shoes. This is what always happens.
Yeah.
So it's a big commercial. So they'll never do it because they could have an actual USA team of guys that are like recently retired or semi-pro guys that they pay, whatever. They could do something to whatever, but they'll never do it. It's always going to be the NBA stars because the shoe companies are involved. So, but yeah, I'm just tired of seeing these guys not give a crap. You represent the United States. Then John Morant's out here just dogging his own country. How dare you, John?
We'll talk about that when we come back for hour number 3. Stick around.
Speaking of golf, this is Marty Fulton. You probably remember me from Holiday Golf, Whispering Woods, or Plantation. I'm a PGA Life member, and over the years I found whenever I advised Sheldon Rosengarten with Mark Spensdorf about his golf game, whether it was about equipment or his swing, invariably he still couldn't hit the ball out of a paper bag, mainly because he spent so much time selling homes. That's why people often say, when you want the job done, you call Sheldon.
Thanks, Marty. That's right. I spend far too much time on my house game than on my golf game. I tell people that they need to talk to 2 to 3 real estate brokers and make sure that I am one of them. They need to find out the difference in what others do and my highly successful strategic marketing program with the Shellbucks option. If you or someone you know is thinking of selling their home, have them contact me, Sheldon Rosengarten, at 682-1868 or memphisrelocate.com. That's 682-1868 or memphisrelocate.com. Do it now.
If you're going on vacation, making a college campus visit, or if business takes you out of town, there's just no better place to board your dog than Barks and Recreation, 965 Reddick Cove between Bud Davis Cadillac and the Blue Plate Cafe in East Memphis. Boarding, daycare, grooming, we have the best of everything at Barks. Indoor-outdoor kennels so your family member can go in and out as they please. Indoor and outdoor play areas. 4 walks a day, group play, and individual attention from the best staff in the Mid-South, which includes an overnight staff to ensure the safety and comfort of your pet 24 hours a day. All reasons to choose Barks and Recreation above all other boarding and daycare facilities. BarksDaycare.com or 509-0909. Check us out and make your reservations now at BarksDaycare.com. If your dog could speak, he'd say Barks.
Grind City Brewing has done it again. They have crafted a new Pilsner called Poppy's Pills. It's just what the doctor ordered. Sometimes you come across a beer so smooth and so crushable, it cures what ails you. Take 2 of these, and I guarantee you'll be calling for more. This is the newest Grind City release. So good, it's already in Kroger and in all of the liquor stores. This is a lighter fare. It's a Pilsner. This will become probably an anchor for Grind City Brewing. It has been in the making for 6 years. Honestly, this was formulated by the Grind City Brewers when they were starting out just a long time ago. It took this long to make something this great. It is an American Pilsner. It's 4% alcohol. It is for lighter beer drinkers, grill outs, at the beach, after golf. You're going to love Poppy's Pills. I know the sweetest thing in Memphis, and I know it's been around for 115 years. You know, I'm talking about Dinstall's, and it's time to stock up heavy on Cashew Crunch, Heavenly Crunch, Turtlettes, all of your favorite Dinstall's treats. So easy to get. The sweetest thing in Memphis, all you have to do is head to Laurelwood or head to Germantown and Poplar right across from the hospital, or go where they make the candies. That's on Pleasant View. There's nothing that says Memphis better than Cashew Crunch with that little tinge of coconut, or the Turtlettes. Let's face it, there's nothing better than Dinstall's chocolate. That's the mainstay of all candies, isn't it? Milk chocolate, although their dark chocolate is pretty darn good. And if you get the peppermint with the dark chocolate and put it in the freezer, you're going to love it. So many ways to love Dinstall's. Stock up heavy on all of your favorite Dinstall's treats. 115 years of making Memphis oh so sweet.
We are Sports 56 WHBQ Memphis and W253DF Memphis, Flynn Broadcasting Stations. Sports 56 traffic.
We got a new accident or a new incident on the roadways here. We got a disabled vehicle on the right lane, right shoulder of I-40 near Covington Pike. There's a disabled vehicle on the right shoulder, right lane of I-240 near Covington Pike. Also, we're still dealing with the crash on South Parkway at Lamar Avenue. And then also, we're still dealing with the 3-car crash on Walnut Grove westbound ramp going westbound on I-240. The right lane, the right shoulder is blocked there as well. Keep it right here. Third hour of the show. This is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston.
Yes, I will be good. I promise.
Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane.
That's great, man.
This hour is brought to you by Acura of Memphis. Now, back to Peter and Anthony.
1,000 kisses from you is never enough.
Come on out.
I just
Come on out.
don't wanna stop.
Oh, Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross. Man. What a life. What a man. Zach's favorite. It's never too much.
Can't help myself, how do you look just like Little Dicky? You are a sinner, but you're only in the 6'9" body.
Keep going.
Peter love you cause you look like a fake Pau Gasol.
Uh-huh.
If you were Mark, he would be
loved by all.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, not bad.
I know you're trying to make this dude the Pau Gasol we never had, bro. I know that's what you're trying to do, bro. I thought Jaren was your Pau Gasol.
I don't understand. I don't understand what you're talking about. I never once have I compared this guy to Pau Gasol. You're just making that up.
No,
I've never said Pau Gasol with this guy once.
Oh. Hey, You know something that random the Grizzlies related that kind of bothers me though as we prepare to talk about Ja Morant. I'm sure.
What's that?
You've got the bobbleheads, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to make Ja do the joggles was the weirdest thing with that because he just looks weird. Doesn't look like he's doing anything. Looks like he's sitting there just holding his hands to his neck and this, like he's throwing a heart or something. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's odd. It's odd.
Jaren's is
I want everyone. Many of them are. I mean, bobbleheads are tough. Bobbleheads are tough, just in general.
Not really.
They're not. I mean, I don't see a lot of good ones. I see a lot of bad ones. I don't see a lot of good ones.
That set is pretty awesome though, because some of the figures
the
are
set's great.
super
That's
detailed.
a great set. Yeah.
But the John
I got it up in the
don't
house.
really make
It's
it.
cool.
Then Brevin, like Elliot Perry, is like turned sideways for some reason. Is yours turned
Yeah,
sideways?
that messes the whole setup. Yeah, he's turned. Yeah, he's kind of turned sideways. And I don't know, some of the heads don't bobble. Just I don't know. But it's good though.
It's a great
some of the heads
set,
don't
yeah.
actually bobble.
Yeah, it's a cool set.
Oh, but it's a great set. No problem. No problem right
For
there.
sure. Shout out to the Grizzlies.
Our number 3 is here. Fantastic stuff. We've talked about a little bit about the home run derby. We talked about Shohei Ohtani. We talked about Stephen A. Smith.
Team
USA loses again. This time to Australia, and Ja Morant is putting the boot in.
The petty machete was sharpened and swung well last night.
Ja Morant last night tweets out, "What's going on with Team USA?" Eyeball emoji. I wasn't watching. Then he quote tweets Chris Haynes, said Team USA has now lost to Australia, dropping 0-2 in exhibition play, and he puts a what is that emoji? How would you describe that emoji?
Let me see what the kids are talking
woozy, sort of the woozy face.
Yeah, I don't get that.
It's like
the kids are using that one lately. I don't get it.
It's
is that like drunk face? Like
drunk, crazy, like.
I doubt Zach knows what he's talking about. If you know what that emoji means, text it in.
I don't know. Like I just know the meaning of it. Like it's like I don't. It's.
Well, explain the context of why Ja uses somebody.
It's like, this is like crazy, almost like a crazy face, but not with your tongue out. But it's like it's kind of wonky, I guess. Okay. I don't know the true meaning of it, but I know what it means.
Okay. Tell you something that's weird about Twitter. That's like extremely weird. Like Ja put the tweet out that he put out, and then people are like, oh, they need you, and it's like. Enough.
It's all.
Twitter comments are so dumb, bro. Like people are just strange, bro.
People are strange, man.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I never understood it. But I don't understand. Again, is Ja? I guess he's just saying like y'all should have picked me. Did he? Yeah, how badly did he want to be part of Team USA? Did he want to be part of the select team? I mean, it sounds like he certainly looks like he wanted to be part of Team USA at least. I don't know about the select team, but it certainly seems like he wanted to be part of the.
Wait, why Zion didn't get invited?
The whole team. Yeah, that's all. I mean, just it was weird. It's weird.
Yeah, it's strange, bro. Like I don't understand what they're doing. Kevin Love. Zach, let's put a team together, Zach. Come on.
All right, come on.
No, we'll talk about that later.
Shout out to Ja Morant. Did you see the video that was posted? With Ja doing a bunch of dunks in the gym.
No, I don't want to see
jumping real high.
I don't want to see all that. Show me Ja with a.
Well, he jumped really high.
A shooting rack with 5 balls on the side.
No, I don't see any shooting racks. I just see a bunch of dunks.
No,
he's trying to work on jumping higher. So that's the big thing.
No, I need to see him. I need to see the 3 goals moving around. With him shooting shots at any of the 3.
And Mo Wells, he's working with Mo Wells,
who
lists himself as vice president of pro sports and partner at The House Athlete, the Sequel ambassador, LSU track and field alum. He works with athletes apparently, track athletes a lot.
You know what I need to see Ja playing on? You know that rim that came out in the 90s that was like the rim with the little rim on the inside? where your jump shot had to just be money for them to go in.
Yeah, that's
That's what I need to see.
Hey, you know what
Josh
I think we should do is have like 3 rims like spinning,
No, that's
like a
what
carnival.
not
Like
that.
that would be
Yeah.
the great thing. That's that.
Yeah, that's shooting.
That's what we need.
Shoot at a rim just like at an angle a little bit. It's not even square. Like make that shot go in.
Yeah, exactly. Go to the carnival and shoot on those rims. That's what I.
Line
I
up some teddy bears.
See if you can
Like,
tell me
you
how
make
you
a
can win
shot,
the bear.
yeah,
Can you win the? Can you win the bear?
With a slightly smaller rim than a regulation rim, but you can't really tell from a distance.
Exactly. Can you win? That's right.
A bear.
Can you win the bear? Stephen A. Smith, by the way, just apologized on the air for his.
Yeah, I'm
his-
watching it now.
his
I'm watching it, but there's no
remarks.
audio. But he's apologized. Apologize for that goatee, which is trash. If you're gonna have that level of facial hair, you might as well just not have any. Just cut it all off.
I like how he's dressed like for a funeral. Like he's all black. He looks very like he's just
Studious.
very, like,
Business.
I'm so sorry, Zach. Can you pull that audio up? It's on Awful Announcing on Twitter. If you want to pull that up real fast, that would be that'd be fine. Just see get his apology right there. Then we can move on to other things. But you know, it's interesting that he gets the chance to apologize. A lot of other people didn't even get the chance to apologize.
Yeah. Who didn't get a chance to apologize? What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just saying, like somebody like Jamel Hill, for example,
didn't he make it?
who said things that were true and didn't even need to be apologized for, just got fired. So
yeah,
it's just interesting how that kind of plays out.
You said he was wearing
Certain
all
people,
black.
certain. Yeah, he's wearing a kind of a sort of a muted tones. He's got the black suit with a black tie and kind of just looking very no pocket square. You know, just kind of down, just playing it down a little bit.
Okay, here it is.
Let me be the first to stand up and say that I want to express my sincere apologies to the Asian community and the Asian American community. I am a black man. I religiously go off about minorities being marginalized in this nation.
Whatever.
Wait, I guess that wasn't the full one.
And then he stopped right there, and then,
Yeah.
that was it. And then he
That's all
said,
y'all
"I'm
get?
done." if you want the rest, you got to go pay for it.
Stephen A.
Visit my Patreon. Wouldn't it be trash?
That would be. I would actually. I think I might respect that. Just the sheer brazenness of it. And I am telling you that I'm going to apologize
My Patreon.
in full for $10 and up members of my Patreon.
The Stephen 18.
Man.
If you're a part of the Stephen 18, you get to hear the apology. Otherwise, I don't care.
All right. So do we have any more, or is that it?
Give me a few more seconds here.
Okay, all right. We'll give them a few more seconds. Hour number 3 brought to you by our friends at Acura. Memphis Online, AcuraMemphis.com. 385 and Ridgeway. That's where you'll go see them. 5-passenger, 7-passenger SUVs, and so much more. For the great folks, the award-winning customer service, the award-winning sales department, pre-owned and straight-up regular pre-owned automobiles, certified pre-owned. They're all there for you. It's outstanding. Check it out. It is Acura Memphis. Online, AcuraMemphis.com. 385 in Ridgeway for the great people at Acura of Memphis. Zach.
See, I did better that time, didn't I, Peter?
You did great. Very proud.
I mean, I feel bad about that for real, though, bro. Like, you joking like I'm dead serious. I apologize. I failed you, bro. To the people of see, look, I can't even think of the sponsor. The people
it's not a big deal.
It is, bro, for real. The people of Central Barbecue, I apologize. When I come in there, y'all show me love. I might be DoorDash and sitting to eat. Y'all don't have no clue. I'm Anthony from the radio, but y'all show me love still, man. That's love, man. When you treat me like I'm a radio host on one of your shows and you don't even know that's who I am. I just feel like I'm just coming here as a normal person. Y'all show love to. And I failed y'all miserably. When the Apparoon Singoon comes, I'm going to personally take him to Central Barbecue.
That's a promise right there. I love that. Let's do that. Let's do that right there. Let's do that. Let's make that thing happen.
It's all bacon and turkey bacon?
What? Huh?
Are all burgers, and technically aren't all burgers that come out of turkey burgers?
And they are. They're all turkey burgers and turkey bacon.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Turkey bologna. I mean, the bologna is turkey bologna. It's like Swedish fish, you know. Swedish fish. I mean, they're all. Do you know Swedish fish? They're made in Turkey.
So what if they're actually eating turkey? Is it turkey?
And that is true, by the way. I didn't make that up. That's absolutely true.
Is it turkey bacon? If they're eating turkey bacon in Turkey?
Yeah, it's turkey bacon. Turkish turkey bacon.
Turkish turkey bacon.
Zach, how are we doing over there? I'm getting no feedback from you.
Still.
Okay, all right, let's just move on.
Don't worry about it. We accept your apology, Stephen. Matter of fact, we don't accept your apology. No, we don't.
We don't. You didn't apologize, and we don't accept it. Even if you did apologize, we wouldn't have accepted it. It's just no way.
Yeah.
Not going to happen. All right. So that being said, speaking of which, the International Olympic Committee President Thomas Bach today referred to the people of Japan as Chinese in his opening statements to press conference. That's not great. That's not a good start. He said, our common target is safe and secure games for everybody, for the athletes, all the delegations, and most importantly also for the Chinese people, Japanese people. Oh, boy. Not going to go over well there for that. So kind of an indication of how things are going for the Olympics. It's we're off to a rocky start for a lot of reasons right there. And I don't know. It's going to be it's going to be tough.
Free Shikari.
Ain't going to happen, unfortunately.
Hey, you know who Team USA needs? You know who I'm about to say. A point guard, distributor, dribble goddess. I can't think of her name right now.
Okay, good. Perfect.
Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about? Vanguard. No, not Vanguard. Avant-garde.
Oh, Zayla Avant-garde?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's the point guard.
Oh, for sure. You want somebody that represents America? That's
She probably go out there and work them dudes. Alperon Sengun, come here. Come get this work.
That's what
Precious Achua, come here. Sit down. Bop. Sit down, Precious Achua. Man, what if she came out there and was just like murdering with the Team USA? Could she score a point? No, serious question.
Zayla,
if they put
Zayla
on
Avant-garde?
a team, could she score? If the team's like played her for real, maybe a kick out wide open three.
Yeah, she could get a kick out wide open three opportunity
and knock that joint down.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know how many points she could score, but I think they could. If we weren't concerned about any other aspect of the game, if we weren't concerned about defense, if we weren't concerned about giving up points, if we were just out there just to get her a shot, you could absolutely get her a shot.
All right, NBA All-Star Weekend next year when they have the celebrity game. She's 100% in it, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I would assume so, certainly.
Man, where's Rock and Jock when you need it, bro?
Well, I think we should have a combination spelling bee and 3-point shootout. Like you got to spell a word correctly.
Then you get a shot.
You know,
before you take a shot.
Then you get a shot. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Like the basketball Connect Four. You seen it? It's
yeah.
extremely fun.
I like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I think you should also have to spell as you shoot. Like as you're taking shots, they give you words to spell. So now, can you spell and shoot at the same time?
Right. Yeah.
Now we're getting somewhere. This is much better.
Then if you make the shot, you get to you can miss. You can
I'll tell you whatever we need to do to get rid of that stupid skills challenge. That's fine. But just get rid of that thing. That thing is trash. Does anyone watch that thing? You dribble through the little thing. You put it in the little basket deal, and who cares?
No, that's fine. I actually liked it. I didn't like when they used to have the what's the name? The WNBA player, NBA player shooting something.
Layup, free throw, 3-pointer.
Something they did as a team. I was like, I don't even know what this is. Yeah, I'm good on that. But like this,
no, I don't like it. I don't
mind the skills competition at all. To be honest with you, that's all right.
I think it's stupid. I think the whole thing is dumb. Don't like just give me 3-point shootout dunk contest, and then the rest of it can be we could play with it year to year. We could do you could try the horse. You could try. I've always said
knockout.
What I ultimately want to see knockout would be great, but what I really want to see is the meet at the summit. I call it meet at the summit, where you have a noted shot blocker and a dunker, and they just go at it one-on-one and just see what happens. Can you dunk
on
my
trampolines? Just do it on trampolines.
Yeah. Slam ball. That you do slam ball. But I'm just saying, what if you put like Ja Morant one-on-one against whoever, and just said, all right, can you get one? Can you get one on him?
Right.
And I think that'd be a lot.
That'd be dope. It'd be such a risk of injury, though. I think a lot of guys probably wouldn't.
I know it would be totally. It would be. I mean, there's no way they'd actually do it. But can you imagine how much fun that would be to watch if somebody just loads up and just says, "All right, I'm just gonna get a full head of steam coming right at you," and you just trying to block me.
Have like a defensive team and an offensive team. You have like Rudy Gobert, Bam Adebayo, Miles Turner.
Yeah.
That'd be. I can get with it, man.
Or can we?
I think.
What about Kings of the Court? One-on-one.
My lady.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Kings of the Court.
Bob with the bang.
Click, click, boom. It's going down on the stereo. Click, click, boom. Click, click, boom.
Yeah, let's do that, man. Yeah, for real, though.
The Memphis Grizzlies, in association with the All-Star Game, present the Kings of the Court. Click, click, boom. Ball with the ball. The bang, diggy, diggy, diggy. Set the boogie, set up, chunk the boogie.
Yeah, man. Like, for real. Like, do that. Man, that's kind of sweet what you came up with, though, man.
Mm-hmm. I think it'd be incredible. And you could put some, like, lower-level guys that don't necessarily get a bunch of attention, but that can dunk like crazy. And I mean, it would hype guys up. Can you? And I like the 3-on-3. If you want to do 3-on-3, that's cool too. Have three dunkers against three defensive players, so they can pass it around and kind of get different angles and stuff. And man,
that'd be crazy.
The only way you can score is a dunk. You can't score any other way.
And if you don't score, the other defensive team gets the point.
That's right.
You know what you need to do? You remember? I'm gonna tell you, it'd be cool. They did like American Gladiators, like have somebody like the big shooting the big Nerf gun. And you gotta like get dunks. Or then you have like defenders.
Like assault, absolutely. Yeah. Like swinging that big medicine ball, like and like just trying to hit people. The joust, man. Human cannonball. I love that stuff, man.
American Gladiators was so freaking good, man.
It was so good.
Man. As a kid, nobody could tell me that wasn't the epitome. Do you remember this
show? I knew all the Gladiators.
Hold on, let me take you back.
Nitro, Zap, Siren.
Do you remember the show
Thunder.
that was like based on like some medieval type stuff? And what's the name was on this show? What's his name? The actor, the black actor, he's really big. He played Damon in Friday After Next. Of all the movies this dude has been in, that's the one I would name. I can't think of his name for nothing. He was the dad on Dad on Everyone Hates Chris. Everybody hates Chris.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? Zach? He's like I don't want to say he's an actor, not a comedian. But he was on. I think it was called Battle Dome or something, maybe.
Oh, I vaguely remember what you're talking about.
But he was on there. I remember him being on there. Man, what's his name, bro? The dude from
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews, yeah. Terry Crews was in one of those like American Gladiator type shows. It was like an American Gladiator knockoff, but it was like based on some medieval times type stuff.
You talking about Gladiators?
No.
Titans.
It was a fake American Gladiators, but they were supposed to be like kings and knights and all this type of stuff. But he was in this joint. I
vaguely remember this. Mm-hmm.
Lords of the Knights table or something like that. But it was
he does that ultimate Beastmaster thing.
No, this is when I was a child. I'm talking about like teenager age when this came out. But Terry Crews was in this joint.
You talking about Knights and Warriors?
Battle Dome. What's the name of the show?
Battle Dome.
Yep, I'm looking at pictures of it right now.
Okay.
Google Terry Crews Battle Dome. He's on it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because that guy, the white guy with the all white on, he was like some.
I do remember the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
You remember now?
Huh? Yeah. Now that I see the pictures. Yeah.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. There was another one that was like some knights or something like that. But Battle Dome was like Beyond Thunderdome type stuff. It was like some apocalyptic. Yeah. Yeah, my bad. Yep.
Yeah. Scott Farrell was the. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Terry Crews was like some big boss money dude. Like.
Yeah. T-Money.
Yeah. Exactly.
Ridiculous. All right. Well, let's do that. Let's do that for the All-Star game. My wife. Terry Crews. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes.
Your wife texting? That's your wife?
Yeah. No, my wife texted me on my personal. text line.
I thought you said that person is. I was like, what?
No.
Could come about to say that your wife also.
My wife is. My wife's not texting.
Jackson used to shoot free throws. I was like, what are you talking about? But yeah.
Fantastic. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back and continue here. We'll talk a little bit about the upcoming draft, other than Sengun, because there's some other news surrounding the draft. We'll talk about when we continue here, live and local. 360-8255 as we continue on Sports 56 and 98.5.
Get happy with Sports 56 Happy Hour with Johnny Radio. Weekday afternoons from 1 to 3 on Sports 56, 98.5, and 96.1.
I'm Gary York. I'm the service director at Lexus of Memphis. Our service department wants to be more than just a place where you get your oil changed. We do glass repair, windshield replacement, recalibration of your camera and sonar systems, even wheel repair, tire replacement, all the things you would expect from a luxury automotive dealer. Please check out our website. You can schedule your appointment, check out our specials, hours of operation, or if you'd like to do it in person, please reach out to one of our associates at 901-271-5199.
Bodega, Alpha and Omega. Siamese sailors sell celery sandwiches. Sawing-a-bada, serving platter.
Hey, Jamie?
Yes?
Did you want to try reading that line on the script there?
Oh, yeah, let's see. You could save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, that one?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm just not warmed up yet. Shouldn't be long. Detector test.
Bundle your home and auto with Progressive today.
The marmot mangled my mushu pork pancake.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Nestled in the heart of East Memphis, located corner of Park and Cherry, is a beautiful residential neighborhood. I'm here at Town Village Audubon Park interviewing a new resident, Carolyn. Share with us why you chose Town Village.
Well, if your parents or special friends need to make that big move, let me share with you my experience. It was tough for me to leave home, but then I discovered Town Village. I would like to highly recommend Town Village to you and your loved ones. After looking at all the amenities and meeting all the people and staff, I was hooked. From restaurant, bistro, 3 meals per day, housekeeping, transportation, security, health care, physical therapy, exercise room, and even a heated pool and spa. Come see us and make your new home at Town Village.
Visit us and call Daniel at Town Village Audubon Park at 901-374-7342. There's no place like home, Town Village.
At Jason's Deli, when you're dining in or picking up curbside, you can expect wholesome food and no surprises, just delicious sandwiches, crisp salads, and quick quality meals made with the freshest ingredients and no artificial trans fats, MSG, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial colors and dyes. Around here, a lot of thought goes into what we put into our food and what we take out of it, because you're not just taking a bite, you're getting a taste of who we are. New items are constantly being created to expand our menu for all tastes and special diets with vegan and gluten-free options available. Convenience and on-time delivery you can count on. It's just a click away at jasonsdeli.com, so whether you need to feed 5 people or 5,000, the team at Jason's Deli, they have the credentials and the commitment to keep you satisfied. Freshness is nearby at Jason's Deli with locations at Ridgeway in the Park Place Center, Poplar and Highland, Germantown Road in Cordova, and on Goodman Road in Olive Branch. Jason's Deli. It's wholesome food and no surprises.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. This hour of Sports 56 Mornings is brought to you by Acura of Memphis. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your
Bro, this is no. I don't believe this song. Our good friend, listener, Texas J-Lu, who has the most amazing life in the world, is sharing a story like, no way, it's true. Like, it's not true. You're lying, J-Lu. He says, almost got into a fight with Terry Crews. He was pushing up on my wife at a party in New Orleans.
Yo. No.
Yes. I came to my senses real quick. I'll send you a pic when I find it. J.
I believe
Lou,
it.
you're a great guy. You have a beautiful wife. I do not believe you're about to throw hands with Terry Crews.
I believe it. I believe it. I believe it.
No.
I believe it. I believe J. Lou.
Oh, man.
I've seen J. Lou's life. Anything is possible.
Yeah, J. Lou. He's got the most awesome life in the world. Putting hands on Terry Crews might be in his portfolio.
That's right. That's right. That might end that life. But
This is so funny.
But you could, but give it a shot. All right, hour number 3 continues. Got a little interesting breaking news from the world of hoops as Shams Charania of The Athletic reporting that there's an interesting situation involving Ben Simmons, that things are now starting to kind of pick up a little bit. That we're starting to see some potential trade opportunities emerge. Teams are starting to line up a little bit for Ben Simmons, and the Sixers are engaging with the teams, not necessarily rebuffing them anymore. Although they do want an all-star level player in return, which is understandable. He's 25 years old. He is an all-star. Though he's signed to a massive contract, but he's still a extremely high-level player, so you wouldn't expect to be able to get him for peanuts. But a fascinating bit there. Also, he mentions that New Orleans, according to his sources, is unlikely to match a significant offer sheet on Lonzo Ball.
Mm-hmm. Dude, why did I get
What
that
say you,
tweet?
Anthony Sane?
I'm good. That's good. I want to see Ben Simmons get up out of there, man. I think he's a better player than what we've seen in this last playoffs or whatever. I think that situation in Philadelphia is so toxic, and I think that he has some. He's one of those kind of guys. You're going to have to coddle him. You're going to have a welcoming, loving environment for him to thrive. And I don't think that has been the case in Philadelphia ever in his career. I'd love to see Ben Simmons get a fresh start. So I'm hoping that happens. I'm more concerned because I don't have. I know I've got Sham's tweets on notification, but I didn't get that notification. That bothers me.
Well, that's interesting, but you didn't get it. I don't know why. I talked to Shams. I said, "Hey, make sure you send that to Sane."
Now you're lying.
And he said, he said he would send it to you. So that's weird.
Also, the Rockets have turned up pressure to get the number 1 pick from Detroit. According to Shams as well.
What? They've also discussed guard Eric Gordon in trade scenarios. Hopefully not involving the number 1 pick.
Right.
It would be a different scenario, presumably. I mean, they wouldn't be. I don't know. You jump up. I guess if you really want Cade Cunningham. It sounds like the Pistons are a little bit. They're not just Cade's stock is kind of not going through the roof in this pre-draft process.
I'm not in love with that dude. I think he's good. I think he'll be a great player, but
I agree with you. I'm not sold on him as a generational level talent the way that we've seen with Zion Ja, that level of guy. I don't think he's necessarily that level of guy, and I don't think he's like the slam dunk best dude in this draft. You could make a case. I think you could make a case for Jalen Green. I think you can make a case for Mobley potentially. I think you could make Suggs if it all kind of comes together for him. He's got a lot of his overall package of skills is pretty interesting, coupled with his athletic ability. So I don't know, man. I don't know. To me, it just seems. I like Cunningham, but I don't know that I would move heaven and earth to get him.
Yeah, it almost feels like Houston's trying to. I can't stand with when these entitled franchises or these franchises have been around for a while, kind of have this thing where they feel like they can just do what they want and get who they want. Like, I hear people talking about Damian Lillard trades. Like, man, Portland's not just going to give you Damian Lillard, bro, just because you want him.
No.
I don't think people understand how difficult it would actually be to get a Damian Lillard trade, because Portland's not Houston. They're not going to give him away like Houston gave away James Harden. And you're talking about trading your franchise. And I see Laker fans, man, Kuzma. Like, man, I'm not trading a franchise player for those
THT, KCP.
Hey, bro, I'm not doing it. Like, I don't think people, like, I get sick of that, man. I get sick of these certain franchises and their fans just thinking, like, the league is supposed to just bow down to keep them great. Like, man, get out of here, man.
Oh, we can offer Kuzma in the deal, man.
Get out of here. Oh, the other show is called Knights and Warriors, too, bro. I'm looking at the clips of it now.
Knights and Warriors.
You know what? One of the worst feelings as a teenager was coming up in our era, Peter.
What's that?
Like when the era when there were actual shows, like shows that came on. Like when you watched the show that was in syndication and you were there every week to watch it, and then one week you cut it on, it's not there, and then you said, "Well, it'll be back next week," and it ain't there again. And you try, and then you realize, okay, this show ain't coming back. I remember that happening so many times. And there was no internet that was telling you, "Oh yeah, that got canceled."
Yep.
It was just wait another week to see if
it's
it's
back.
back.
It's just done.
Yeah, Knights and Warriors was one of those shows. Roller games. You remember roller games?
Roller games.
Come on, bro. It was like the roller derby, but it was like
I remember roller derby.
Over the top characters in it. You don't remember that? It was fake. It was like wrestling. It was like over the top.
Yeah. I remember a roller derby. I don't know if I remember it being called roller games.
Yeah, it was dope.
But I remember.
Super over the top. You remember Glow? The original Glow, like not this the show that's out now.
I do remember roller games. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's. I didn't realize it was called roller games. I remember seeing the show.
Yeah. This stuff was shaped by these shows I watched on Saturday morning or Saturday
You remember
afternoon.
Funhouse? You remember Funhouse? Funhouse with J.D. Roth. I remember J.D. Roth as the host.
Yeah.
Of Funhouse.
Hold on.
It was a kids show. They used to just do all
J.D.
kinds of
Roth.
crazy stunts and like it was just like it was.
Yeah, man.
Stuff was just happening. Like I remember wanting to go on Funhouse so bad.
Yeah, I remember. Which channel this came on?
I think it was on channel 30. I want to say that.
Yeah,
that
I remember this.
came,
Yep. And then, like, bro, you look up in these shows that don't exist anymore.
Looked like the most fun show imaginable. Like
Want to tell you something sad?
Stuff.
You want to know something sad though? This a meme. It's a pretty popular meme that got around, but it really made me cry the first time I saw it. I ain't gonna lie. The meme that says, "You went outside and played with your friends one time." No, you went out and played outside with your friends for the last time and didn't realize it was the last time. How sad is it? You okay, Peter? You taking it in pretty. Think about that, man. You and all your buddies from the neighborhood went outside and just had a good time playing every sport you could think of. Just having fun, walking around, doing dumb stuff, ringing people's doorbells and running, and, putting poop in people's mailboxes and all that kind of stuff. You did it for the last time and then realized, all right, guys, this is it.
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Little boy blowing the man in the moon.
Man on the moon. When you're coming home, that I don't know when. But we'll get together now.
Yeah, man. Look, think about how sad that is. Zach, as a kid whose parents didn't let him out the house, like
my boy, just like me.
Peter, you heard me. Any comments, Zach, as a child who parents would let him go outside?
No, they let me go outside. It's just outside as far as different activities.
To canvass the neighborhood and share the gospel.
Well, saying sometimes
I used to don't
Zach
like
still
those.
Zach still
I used
hadn't
to
had the
don't like
last
those.
time.
Zach hadn't had the first time.
He hadn't had the first time, and nor has he had the last time. So different phases of life here. You know, we're still.
Zach, you're gonna get married one day, and you're gonna say, "Man, I'm about to." Yeah, you know what you're about to say.
Okay. Makes perfectly clear. That sounds clear. I understand. Like, it's right there.
It's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Well, now here's another point. Apparently the Hawks and John Collins are still focused on trying to get a deal done, but the thought is that he has increased his value during the run
You try to be
the
cute.
finals, and now he's due a max contract.
Yep.
And a bunch of teams, including Dallas, Miami, San Antonio, and Minnesota, are among the teams expected to show interest in Collins, believing he could be attainable as a restricted free agent.
So dumb.
The price just
and
went
see, this
up.
is what I'm worried about with Jaren, because if you try to be cute, even if you give Jaren a contract that he hasn't deserved with the Grizzlies because of the time he's missed, whatever, do that as opposed to letting him like be a monster this year and then you have to give him stupid money at the end of the year. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's because it can be a risk. You can sign Jaren to a contract and he's still fouling everybody, still getting hurt, whatever. But man, like don't be. I'm telling you, man, this thing for the Hawks is gonna go bad. It's gonna go bad. I'm telling you, because if John Collins is gone, Trae Young going to be like, oh, okay. Say less. And then the Kevin Huerter era is going to start. What's that going to look like?
Well, it's if
you
end up messing around, then I don't know, man. It's.
I just thought they did too much last offseason, bro. They should have extended him first and then went and dropped the bag on everybody else. I mean, they just spent a lot of unnecessary money, and you haven't even locked up your young pillars of your team. It just didn't make any sense to me at all.
Well, to me, and we'll talk about Jaren in the next in the coming days, but I just think that I've said it before. I'm fine with just giving him basically a max contract, and I know you may be a little bit of an overpay, but considering the level of talent that he's got, considering what you're likely to get in other options. And what you need as a franchise, I think it's the right play. I think it's a calculated risk, but I think it's a good one, and it sends a good message to the rest of your team. It sends a message to Ja. It sends a message to your franchise about who you value and about what it's all about. And I don't think you can punish Jaren for the time that he's missed, considering that the team really pushed him to miss that time. So I don't think you can punish him for that. So no, I think that's where it is. But yeah, we'll talk about that more later on in the week. When we come back, we'll talk about some shenanigans and damage and craziness as people celebrate. Just it's what happens. You can't help it. We'll do that next. Real Sports Talk, Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Sports Time with Wallo and Stacks. Weekdays from 3 to 6 on Sports 56, 98.5 FM and 96.1 FM.
This is Sheldon Rosengarten with Marks Bensdorf Realtors. When I talk to people about selling their homes or buying one, my motto is stick to your game plan. I learned this from my friend Coach Terry Tippett. Coach, you didn't go into a game without having a plan, did you?
No, Sheldon. Having a plan was critical to the success of all my teams.
That's right, Coach. Sticking to your game plan helped you win 4 state championships.
That's wrong, Sheldon. It was 6, just like the number of shots you make on a par 3.
Well, Coach, we've played golf together. What advice can you give me about my game?
You probably need to stick to real estate, as you're much better at doing that. Or perhaps bowling.
Great advice about real estate, not bowling. And as I always tell people, if they're thinking of selling their home, talk to 2 to 3 real estate brokers and let me be one of them. As they often say, when you want the job done, Coach, who should they call?
Sheldon, of course.
You can reach me at 682-1868 or memphisrelocate.com. That's 682-1868 or memphisrelocate.com.
I want to do some bragging rights. Hey, I was just the other day overhearing a conversation with Big Mike, the manager of DeSoto Auto Sales. They've got people buying cars all over the country. North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Arkansas, Texas. People from all over the country buy cars at DeSoto Auto Sales in Olive Branch, Mississippi. Why? DeSoto Auto Sales has the most stringent car inspection in America. They get it right the first time. Quality and low mileage, factory warranty on most vehicles. My favorite part is the people who work there. Big Mike, all the employees are professional, friendly, and go that extra mile. Expect as you walk in the door, you're treated like family. DeSoto Auto Sales understands your time matters. We can help you find your dream car and get all the paperwork finished in less than an hour. Come see us at DeSoto Auto Sales and be part of our family. Have a great buying experience every time. 662-890-7184.
AC trouble? Call Air Doctors of Memphis, 901-598-HVAC. Owner Matt Davis is a third-generation full-service air conditioning specialist. Air Doctors of Memphis services all major brands, and labor and parts are guaranteed 100%. Their yearly AC checkup is only $60. Then this year, Air Doctors is the official HVAC contractor for St. Jude Dream House. Air Doctors installed the St. Jude Dream House new Train high-efficiency equipment. Get your service from the best. AirDoctorsOfMemphis.com. Call 901-598-HVAC.
Do you know one of the best things you can do for your employees or family's health? Provide Arctic Clear bottled water. Arctic Clear bottled water is your locally owned and operated bottled water provider. Arctic Clear is 100% natural spring water with free delivery and setup, dependable service, and no long-term contracts. What an easy choice. Call Jeff Manus today, 901-382-2363, or visit arctic-clear.com. Arctic Clear bottled water. Call now, 382-2363. That's 382-2363.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston.
Yes, I will be good. I promise.
Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane.
That's great, man.
This hour is brought to you by Acura of Memphis. Now, back to Peter and Anthony.
My bad, guys. Get caught in commercial break there for a second. So you're live.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
Yeah, you're live.
We're back. Yeah, what were we saying?
What do you mean? What were we saying? We weren't saying anything.
Before the break. What were we talking about
I
before
told
the
you. No, before the break, we were talking about the contract situation.
Oh, yeah.
I told you going into the break, we were talking about the potential for chaos and shenanigans that happen. And one of the things that the city of Tampa Bay in Tampa, Florida, has had a lot of victories of late. You know, the Bucks obviously winning the Super Bowl, the Tampa Bay Lightning winning the Stanley Cup again. They back-to-back championships, 3 boat parades in the last 10 months, 2 of them for the Lightning, including yesterday's boat parade, which was sort of billed as back to boat. They were on jet skis, they were on boats on the Hillsborough River. But the Stanley Cup itself, one of the oldest, grandest trophies in sport, was dented during the festivities. Now you remember Tom Brady famously tossed the Super Bowl trophy to Rob Gronkowski, potentially dropping it, and we talked about the drunken mayhem. There's plenty of drunken mayhem at this particular event as well. But the Lightning somehow dented the bowl of the cup during the festivities. Pat Maroon. Did we talk about Pat Maroon in the last time we talked about hockey? Zach, didn't you talk about Pat Maroon?
Yeah, like basically, if whoever signs Pat Maroon pretty much wins the Stanley Cup.
Well, apparently he was holding the damaged cup. Perhaps did he damage it? I don't know. Hard to say. But the bowl is straight up like severely dented. Like it looks like it's completely messed up. And so the Hockey Hall of Fame people had to come and put a blanket over the Stanley Cup and then load it in the back of the car. And they have to ship the cup back to Canada for repairs. So we don't know how the thing got damaged, but it got damaged pretty badly to the point where they had to escort the cup out of the facility. And can't trust people with anything, man.
No. Folks tear up anything.
I mean, this is one of the most incredible trophies in sports, and we got the top of the thing is dented. Looks like somebody was slamming it against a wall or something. I mean, like it's badly dented. I have.
And they rushed it out like it was a human being that was put in the back of an ambulance.
Basically, that's what happened. It was back of the ambulance. They had to put a blanket on it, take it in.
Peter, the way you say ambulance, man, it sound like you said that before for real. Ambulance. Ambulance.
It's so much fun to say. Once you start saying it, it's super fun to say. I can't. Ambulance. It's
like it just fits so
well.
well.
Black
man.
Betty, ambulance. Black Betty,
it's like no matter how professional and proper and correct you are, intelligent you are, like you can say ambulance all day long, but let something actually happen. Man, got ambulance.
You can't help it. You can't help
it, man. That's like real trauma that happens.
It's just fun. It's just fun to say.
So what's the right way of saying it again? Ambulance.
Yeah.
Okay. Ambulance.
But let some real trauma happen. Let a real emergency happen. Call ambulance.
The way you say it is ambulance. AMBALAMPS. Ambulance.
Call ambulance.
Oh, Black Betty. Ambulance.
But for real though.
Oh, Black Betty. Ambulance.
For real, you don't have time to call an ambulance.
Ambulance.
No,
ambulance. Ambulance.
Ambulance.
I mean, I don't even know if I could say ambulance anymore. I have to say it a few times to get ambulance out of my head right there.
Call ambulance. Come on, call him out. Call him out. Good boy, call him out. Where them lamps? Can y'all see them lamps?
Willie Green.
Oh,
man.
Willie Green.
Poverty hires. Oh, my God. New Orleans, what are y'all doing?
Willie Green.
Is New Orleans rebuilding? Are they trying to? What are they doing, man? For real? Do they even know what they're trying to do?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing.
Because they've been.
I don't know.
I've been told they've been rebuilding while adding more and more vets every year.
Well, according to Jonathan Givony, talking about the number 10 pick, they have the number 10 pick in the draft. His word is that it's believed to be one of the most available of any in the lottery, simply due to the Pelicans' expedited timeline, which would indicate that they are trying to win now.
Okay. Okay.
So he's been an assistant with the Suns for 2 years. Spent the previous 3 years as a Golden State Warrior assistant coach. He's well thought of, so that's that's good, I suppose. But I don't know. It's they I think they're trying to win now. But what would you trade? I mean, that 10th pick. That 10th pick is actually available.
I don't think it's available, baby. I think that's Dame Honey. That's waving a flag to Portland, like, come get this. We're probably the highest of all the teams that are in contention to try to get Dame. We've got the highest draft pick in this year.
Well, they've got the most picks as well, and they've got the most picks, and they've got pretty good picks. So, that would make some sense. I just, I don't know that they're contractually putting the pieces together on that one would be a little bit tricky with some of the contracts. But that's true of any Dame deal. His contract is so big that it's really hard to find the right partner.
Yeah,
you're
not talking about trading generic role player and whatever your pick is to get 10. Like, that's not.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to.
No.
They're trying to get Dame, and I think they're. Yeah, this ain't that. Because I've heard Grizzly fans like, can we get that? No.
No. But I think there's something there. I mean, I think there's. Now, do you think it's more likely that Damian Lillard gets traded or Ben Simmons?
Oh, Ben Simmons. That Dame trade is going to be hard to do, man. Dame is a lot of money. He's a big contract.
Yeah.
And he's a franchise player. This basically Portland saying, okay, we're going to go from being decent to horrible. And you're going to trade away all the relevance of your team away for whatever you get back. And I'm not sure that's not going to be easy to pull off, bro.
What if you traded Brandon? What if you traded Brandon Ingram?
Why would
Lonzo Ball?
Does that make Portland good? No. Okay,
you don't think Lonzo Ball? You don't think Lonzo Ball, McCollum, Ingram?
No, you're going to be those bad Laker teams again with C.J. McCollum. That's what you just became. That's what you just became if you did that. Trading Damian Lillard is a franchise-altering trade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people understand. Like, Portland's not just going to give him away to somebody.
But if you took a bunch of their young players and a bunch of their picks,
possibly,
because you've got, let's say you did the number 10 pick. Let's say you did the Lakers pick next year, which they have. The Pelicans pick next year. Well, I guess they couldn't. They have to only trade one of those. But let's say the Pelicans pick this year, Lakers pick next year. The rights to of a pick in 2023, whichever one, because they got 2 picks in 2023. They got 3 firsts in 2024, Milwaukee or the Lakers or their own. They've got plenty of picks. They got the 2026 pick. They got 2027 Bucks pick.
Yeah.
They've got lots of picks. So you could put together 3 of those picks plus the young players. Plus, like Kira Lewis, Jackson Hayes, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Brandon Ingram. You wouldn't do that deal? I think that's a strong deal for Portland.
Yeah, with the picks, I could possibly see it. I don't see how that makes New Orleans much better. You got Dame and Zion, but
I think Dame and Zion is that's a hell of a one too.
If anything, they probably want to get off of Eric Bledsoe's contract.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they want to. I want to do lots of things. They want to get off Steven Adams' contract too. I don't know what they were doing signing him, but I can't believe Steven Adams is only 27 years old. That can't be possible.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he is.
Steven Adams
How is that
27.
possible?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Yeah, that's
What?
pretty wild for sure.
I would have said, if you'd asked me for real, I would have said Steven Adams is
31.
35.
No.
Like,
I know
it
he's
feels like he's
relatively
been
young.
around. Feels like he's been around forever.
What did he play? 1 year of college? That sounds wild, though. I ain't gonna lie. That sounds real wild.
27?
I don't know. Allegedly.
Yeah. No, he went to he played a couple years at Pittsburgh, I think. Anyway, I think there's something there.
He played on those Zebo teams. How? Zebo played against him.
Yeah.
I know. He was a rookie.
I don't know. That seems so strange.
I agree.
That dude was battling. That dude was battling with Zebo, 19 years old. 19, 20.
He's out there getting it. All right. They'll have more middays coming up next in the Family Leisure Studios. Everybody, enjoy your Tuesday. Got a big show for you in the morning. Stick around.